South Carolina, all these different ports, 12
Mhm.
million slaves, Slavs,
Okay.
newly emancipated in Europe, emancipated by niggas. I don't y'all can deal with it. Y'all can deal with it. If y'all can't, it's okay. I get it.
So Chief,
We empowered them from here. We
so
we, we
Chief,
did. Yes,
when
ma'am.
all right, when you said that they wrote themselves in
Y'all ain't
history
ready for this.
in the 1400s, right? Uh,
Okay, listen,
um,
they ain't empowered in the 1800s. How the fuck you empowered in 1400s? Make it make sense. I can burn
okay,
shit down and come back and put my picture on anything. That's what I would do. I promise y'all, I would do it if I had a chance to do it. So don't fuck with me. I'm extreme thinking though, but I'm gonna give you the real what actually happened that cannot be disputed because I have what they don't have: actual documentation, actual records that they don't have. We were industrialized here. It doesn't make sense. But think about it. When did Europe, when did they get off boats and beat us in any war? Just name it. Show me.
I can't.
You never will. So how do we become subject to them unless they just wrote it into history? And now they're Americans, and now we Black Americans, which is attached to a slave story to Africa. Get the fuck out of here. And if you're
I
a Black
never thought
European,
that we were
now,
subjects to them.
yeah, and look, Europe is 9 miles from Africa. Them the same people. Europe
Oh
is literally
damn.
Paris. All these places named after niggas. Niggas ruled that shit into the 1800s. How the fuck are? How would you rule something in the 1300s, 1200s, all that if you didn't rule it in the to the 1900s? Make it make sense, y'all. Everybody needs to
So if
just stop being slow.
so if they wrote themselves in history, where
That's
did
it.
they literally come from? What areas? Like where?
Look up Pontus Steeps.
Who?
So like when you get into Scandinavia, right? So people be like, oh, yo, they the first Scandinavians. No, bro, that's Viking myth. It's called folklore. It's not real. Greek mythology. It's not real. Roman legend. It's not
Well, I know
real. It's
mythology is
fake.
not real. It
I
says it
just
in
don't
the
know.
word.
And so listen, if your history comes from any of that, then you are pseudo. Sorry, my bad. You can go read a
Facts.
thousand books. I'll tell you, just burn them all. It don't matter. Just don't cry that you got a whole bunch of books on your thing that don't matter. Just burn the
Mm-hmm.
whole bookshelf. It's okay. It's okay. Your sahab is here for you.
Mm.
Okay? Now, if you need somebody to write some shit down, then we're gonna etch this shit in stone. Then come see it in fucking stone. Fuck is y'all talking about, bro? Stop being slow. Just because y'all believe the Bible more than every other book, You don't believe the Bible, right? You're an atheist, you all that shit. But then you're gonna read the books that come from the motherfucking Royal Society and the same people that come from these fucking churches, fool? Is you crazy? Go. No, I ain't gonna say that. Stand down, please, before we step on you some more. Cockroach. And I'm calling him that specifically. Him. He know I don't give a fuck.
Well, y'all
Real
got to
time.
do you and Bat.
And none
Y'all
of
got
y'all
to
don't give
do
a fuck.
some more lecturing on where
Well,
they
I'm not
came.
gonna lecture on fake shit though, sis. I gotta tell
No,
niggas
I
real
don't
shit.
mean
I don't
fake
care
shit. I'm
about Black
talking about
Europeans or
where they
red
came
Europeans,
from.
nothing. I care about America. Fuck them.
Well, I do too,
Because
Chief.
the,
But
the pale ones was brought over here by them. I can get into it.
that's what I'm talking about. I'm not
That's
educated
the
on that.
problem.
I mean,
Somebody said let 12 million of them come over here. Somebody said that dumb shit. We had to build prisons. And now they believe that, because they got these people in these prisons in the 13 air quote prisons, prison colonies. Bro, that was a lease. They was renting from us. They ain't run shit over here. Nothing. We gave England red, white, and blue. We gave France red, white, and blue. We gave Spain their language. Everybody stand down. It's the goat in this bitch. And I keep telling y'all, listen. It's over a lot of people's head. I get it. Because it ain't come from them. I get it. But stand down, y'all. Please.
mm, well, yeah, Chief, you did touch on this, but I think we need a little bit more information. Not that I don't believe it. It's just that it really, I, I don't know where they came from. If they wrote this up in history, I just want to know where they came from. Because we're saying that all of Europe was dark people. I just want to know where did they come from? And then as far as the monkey story, I'm jumping back to that. I can say that because we like creating shit, perhaps these monkeys, gorillas, bears, whatever you want to fucking call them, were created in the lab using our DNA mixed with animals and whatever the hell else. And then they were let loose in the wild because they were defects. Because if you look at the gorillas and the monkeys' feet, they're very deformed looking. Their feet look like hands. So to me, they're created, uh, rejected species. And I equate that with them little Chihuahua dogs that don't live long. They be having like a some of them be having like a pit bull head, and then they have these little teeny ass bodies, and everybody calling them cute. I think them little dogs is ugly as hell with the smashed up nose. That's not cute. It don't look normal. Them little pugs and whatever you call them, they don't live long. They had to have some type of origination. Where did they come from? I think they're been making shit. And then we give them names. Who named all the animals? It had to be us. Who said a gorilla was a gorilla? Who said a frog was a frog? We named all these animals. And I'm not getting that shit from the Bible. I'm just keeping it a buck. If we gave it a name, we
We're
had
the
to.
masters.
Right.
We're the teachers.
I get that.
I would. They just tried to make it seem like it comes from Africa, and
Right.
it doesn't. And so when we destroyed the Almond Fraud squads and this whole Pan African shit, now you see a whole movement. At the least, people are saying that they're from here and they're not from Africa. They're at least looking into their genealogy. You see what I'm saying? They're coming into who they are, into power of knowledge of true self, not of some shit that's made up. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just would like to hear more on it because I'm very uneducated in that area.
What?
I'm uneducated in a lot of areas,
I've
and I
asked
want to
Uncle this
know.
1,000 times. What are we saying that is hurting our people? I'm not saying this isn't over 12 years ago. Because he said his mother on her dying bed. AP, didn't she say she was Blackfoot?
Who?
Unc's mother. Rest in peace.
Whose mother? Unc's mother?
Unc. That
His
dude.
mother said she was Blackfeet.
Yeah, he said that. He admitted to that.
So how the fuck he gonna be? Oh man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so I used to play the Black Indian game, y'all, but that was to bring a lot of people into this knowledge. So I get it. I understand. So it's levels to this.
Well, I'll never ever believe
You ain't,
that.
all blades of grass don't grow the same. Shout out to Professor Griff. Got that from him.
I'll never believe that human lives came from out of Africa. There's no way. No way. No way. Uh, we had a starting point. It's just that it's infinite, and I believe it started from here. I mean, we just keep going infinite, infinite, right? But I don't think monkeys, apes, and gorillas are infinite. I really think they were created. Your thoughts?
I know how to say I don't know.
Uh, well, I would have to
I don't
believe
know
that.
about monkey, apes, and gorillas.
But I'm just saying, I really have to believe that we are we are infinite, and any animals and whatever came after us. I don't believe they were here before us. Do you?
Still don't know.
So you don't know if animals were here first or we were here first. on the planet. I mean, we had to be first because they didn't name us. I don't know what y'all in the chat think. Were we here? Weren't we had to be here before all animals were on the planet, including mosquitoes? Shit. I don't know. It's like this topic is a topic and nobody wants to talk about, and it's very real. Who was here first, man or beast? Well, I really don't, Mr. Miller. I don't have a creation story. I'm just, Mr. Miller. I'm just trying to like make sense of it. I mean, I don't, I don't. Bap. I think somebody's in the back. I don't believe. I believe we were here first because I mean, if we wasn't, it just doesn't make sense to me that animals were here first, or it still, and it doesn't make any sense that they were here at the same time as us on the planet. And no one talks about that, at least in this community, because I really want to know. Hey, Superman. Hey, big dog.
Peace to the panel.
Hey,
Peace to the channel.
Smoke. There we go, Smoke. I had a good sleep.
Sister Bethy,
Huh?
have you read J.A. Rogers? Oh,
No.
Nature Knows No Color Line. Yeah. They got some shit on some dark skinned European.
What's his name again?
Grand Rising, everybody. Power to the motherfucking people. What's good, everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat, man?
Hey, I wait. I'm gonna take notes. Superman just gave me some names. What's his name again?
J.A. Rogers.
Yeah. J.A. Rogers.
J.A. Rogers.
And what's good, Chief? Everybody on the panel, man. You know, people like Unc, you know, that's why I've been saying for years, we need to challenge the education system because they're still believing the education system. Like Chief said, burn all that shit. If you believe in any of it, you're lost. We've been should have challenged the education system for what they're teaching the next generation years ago. And that's what I've been saying. You know, we don't want to know if it's the biblical version or evolution. You know, which one is it? Our people believe in both. And both of them is full of shit. And we should have been challenging, like I said, the education. That's why Unc is standing 10 toes down, because he's going on the education system's curricula. And that's why I don't agree with none of it. And Chief, Bones it was at Harvard University, the Skull and Bones. You know, they took over that also. So that's corrupt along with every other part of the education system, or miseducation system, like I like to call it. You know, but we don't have enough kahunas to challenge the system when we should be challenging the whole system, not just the education system. You know, but I do what I do, and power to the motherfucking people. We are going to take our power back, but y'all got it, man. Power to the motherfucking people.
Big dog, what has Brother Sanchez point been on? Because I know I remember I always miss his show where he shows um
You
uh
know, Sister Betty, not to cut you off, much respect. You know, they want to say that we were here first, but we came from chimpanzees. That's the problem with
oh my
the
goodness.
history that we've been taught and that we go against. You know, they want to say, yeah, y'all niggas was first, but y'all came from Australopithecus, whatever his fucking name is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all the ones that came from the chimpanzees. Evolution. But their story is all people came from uh uh that single ancestor that they have never proven to be real.
Right.
You know what I mean? So from my understanding, we teach Brother Sanchez basically that they say black people were here first and we evolved from that. And we came from Africa. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. We were here first, but we didn't evolve. We didn't come from them Lucy Bones and shit. That ain't us. But
Right.
that's the history that's being taught. And that America, it was nobody here in America. But it was
Okay.
always niggas here in America. We
Facts.
just
I
been
believe that.
reclassified and changed to who we are where we came on a slave boat. But that's the big problem I have. You know, they want to say niggas evolved. And, I don't believe that. And that's what we should be challenging for the
I
next
don't either.
generation.
I don't believe that either. And I believe that we were here before animals, all the way down to the damn mosquito. I don't believe that we were here at the same time. I don't believe we came here and all these different animals were here.
How long do you suppose we existed prior to animals?
Well, that's the thing, Smoke. I'm thinking infinite from an
3 days.
infinite
And,
perspective.
and and let me say this real quick. I got you, Sister Betty. Smoke, my
Mm,
nigga, smoke. That's the problem that I have. You know, all people that when you go into a creation story, you're dealing with some type of mythology, and that's what they're pushing with this creation story. They're pushing the mythology part of it because it can't be nothing can't be proven. They're going with their theology version of creation, and all countries have them. China have their creation story. Russian have their creation story. So
mm-hmm.
when you get into the creation story, they take it to mythology, and that's the problem I have. And the brother Mr. Miller was talking about, bruh, in the chat. I don't agree with none of the theologies or mythologies or the creation stories, and that's why I do what I do. But go ahead, Sister Patrick.
When you
Well,
say when you say infinity, are you saying that man existed isolated of any uh, physical manifestation prior to what we are observing now?
well, the only reason why I say infinitely Smoke is because I can't prove a starting point. Now I know they had to eat food, but I don't believe that meat was in the picture when it came. If we're thinking from an infinite purposes, I don't I don't I can't I can't give a starting
You
point.
think man was here before the oceans?
Um, I don't know. I'm keeping it a buck. I can't even say that, Smoke. I don't know, and I'm not ashamed
All
to say
right,
it.
give your hypothesis a little more time to develop. Give your hypothesis a little more time to develop.
Well,
Anybody else want to go against the Hebrew teachings around this motherfucker? Step now. Step now. All right.
well,
What's the
Shalom,
Hebrew?
my nigga.
What's the
Shalom,
Hebrew?
my nigga.
Smoke? These niggas
Huh?
heathen. Smoke.
What you say, AP?
What is the Hebrew teachings?
All is one.
You know, I'm definitely gonna go against the smoke. I ain't rocking with that Hebrew shit. None of that religious shit. And that's what I was trying to explain to Sister Betty earlier. You know, when it comes to a creation
Nah.
story,
Yeah, I don't mean Hebrew like the Bible version. I'm talking about like how niggas say
out of that.
Egypt, like how niggas say ancient Egypt is really in America. Ancient Rome is really in America. Well, what I'm saying is ancient Israel is really America. Just like the rest of these Babylonian, all this other shit that they borrowed from shit that was going on in America, took it over there and brought it back as a convoluted as religion.
So you
So
just
yeah, same
pseudo.
thing. Same thing.
interesting.
You believe this is ancient Israel?
Yeah, the coincidences are extreme. There's too many coincidences.
Okay, give me a handful. Just curious. I just want to see y'all. What y'all talking about?
Okay. Where are the oldest mummies located?
I remember Chief Holiday teaching that it was here because there was a casket.
What they got to
open
do with
there.
Israel though?
I thought you said Egypt.
No, you said ancient Israel is in America, correct?
Yes.
You said Hebrew,
Place
then
they
you said
call-
ancient Israel.
Yeah, this place that they call ancient Israel.
Yeah, so I'm saying, explain to me how this is ancient Israel. That's what I was saying, not Egypt. I've heard those ancient Egypt arguments, and yeah, I'm not. Well, that's another rapper.
Okay, so didn't hold on, let me get my what you call it together. Didn't Joseph go to Egypt and his brothers followed behind him when they had a hard time getting food because it was some type of drought?
Hey, you
Yes or
gotta
no?
get out of that biblical shit, Smoke. That
No,
biblical
I'm
shit
just
ain't
saying.
real, brother.
I'm just saying they're using these locations as part of the storyline.
They're not real.
Right,
real
it's a
quick, brother. I
cover
got
up.
you. They're
I'm
not real
not saying it.
locations.
I'm not
and they're
saying
not
I'm not
real
saying
people.
Joseph is a real character. I'm saying they're using these mythological characters as cover-ups to tell this story.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got you. I get what you're saying, Smoke. But that's the part they don't want to understand, that they're not real people or places.
Are you saying? Listen, when you say Egypt, are you saying meaning they went into jail? They went into bondage? Because Egypt means bondage.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the abstract meaning of Egypt. I'm talking about the physical location where activities would have transpired.
I'm saying, I always ask the Hebrew, how do you distinguish which one are you using it for? Because, like, for instance, when they say that the Hebrews in Deuteronomy 58:12 will be shipped off into to Egypt, it's not talking about a physical place. It's talking about bondage. So how do you distinguish which one is bondage and which one is the actual geographical location? That's always been one of my biggest questions for an Hebrew.
All right, well, I ain't equipped to answer that right now. I got to do more study to say how can you determine whether you mean abstract
Wait a minute,
or
Val.
physical location. No, it's cool. It's cool.
No, he
That
can
don't
ask
even
whatever.
make
Let
sense.
Superman ask this question. Go ahead, Super.
No, I'm saying that don't make sense, because if they're in bondage, they gotta be in bondage in a physical place.
I mean, of course
could
that,
be.
but what I'm saying is the term
That
Egypt
nigga
is
ain't
the actual place, and the term bondage. I mean, the term Egypt has also been used for bondage in various different places, not exclusively for the place that we're calling the geographical close. So they're making distinguishing points in how it's used and how it's applied in the Bible.
All right, I'm
At
passing
least,
the baton.
Hebrews tell us these things.
No,
man.
no, go ahead, Smoke.
Okay.
I was just trying to clear that point up. Go ahead, Smoke.
I'm passing the baton to brother Madan Kamed because he's an actual Hebrew. I'm just filling in for the Hebrews in their absence. Go ahead, bro. Break that Hebrew shit down for these heathen ass niggas.
Hey, yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin', man?
Mythological believing people, but you got it.
What's up, fake OG Philly? What up? What you wanted to know, Smoke?
Well, Egypt.
You want
I
to know
learned
how
to be-
I am correlating ancient Israel to ancient America?
Well, first of all, let me ask Madonna a question. Do you believe that America is ancient Israel?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Question wasn't even to be applied.
No, cause see, I'm my take on the Israelites and the Hebrews is different from most, like to Arioch and all that. Cause believe me, when it comes to Jacob, I believe Jacob was we created that. You know what I mean? Well, Jacob basically created the sons of what they call the 12 sons and all that. Them the white people. To me, those are white people.
Israel.
Say what?
The 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 sons.
Right, those are white people.
Being the first. They teach that Reuben.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Did you say that you believe Jacob created the white race?
Well, I go by the Nation of Islam teaching.
White.
We go by
he was white.
Yaqub was black. Go ahead.
You said Jacob. You saying they was white? They was white?
Yeah, because you got to remember, well, Jacob was, to me, I go by the NOI teaching about the Yaqub.
You're gonna remove the J.
Oh, man, is you Israelite or is you NOI? Come on,
Israelite only mean the son of God. Yes, I believe I'm a son of God. That's all Israel mean, a son of the power.
So what you're doing is you're going to replace the J with the Y. Instead of Jacob is Yaqub, and you're going to go with that genetic alteration story.
No, because think about it, right? According to the narrative, Jacob wrestled with an angel, right?
Man, why was fuck my argument up, bro? Go ahead.
No, I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you, but I'm just saying though. I think we got the story twisted because. What's up?
Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Oh no, I was just saying because when you look at it, right? When you truly look at it,
baptize all these niggas in the name of Most High. You can't.
I'm still rocking with the most. But smoke.
I ain't gonna be able to reconcile your portion with this Hebrew teacher.
Smoke.
Go ahead, my nigga.
Smoke.
I think
that hypothesis a little more.
We the God. I believe we the God, because you got to remember Jacob wrestled with an angel of the Lord, right? Why was he wrestling?
The Bible.
Right. Why was he wrestling with an angel of the Lord?
If you're looking at it from the biblical perspective, from what I've learned, it wasn't like a physical wrestle. It was a back and forth.
What you mean? He broke his hip. According to the narrative, he broke Jacob's hip.
that was metaphoric, Madan. That was metaphoric. It wasn't a physical altercation. It was a battle between knowledge and understanding. I'm just only speaking from what I've learned from these Hebrews in New York. And I'm not a Hebrew Israelite, but it made sense that it was a battle to determine a belief in something.
Well, no, it could have been literally some witchcraft shit where he's literally fighting a demon to become one ethnic group into another ethnic group, because that's pretty much it. Changes his identity. It changes his whole way. Jacob means to be a deceiver.
Right, because Jacob, why was Jacob wrestling with God? Like, why would you want to wrestle with God for a blessing, right? So we got to look at it. So my understanding of that story is Jacob was wrestling with God. Who was God? That was us, the black people that was here. They wrestle with us, wrestle with God, with his God, the black man that created them. He blessed them, and that's why white folks on top right now.
Well, I know that in the Bible it tells you what the angel named him because he wrestled with the angel. They called him Prince of Power.
Right, which is Israel.
Right.
Well, he changed his name. Why was he wrestling with God? See, my main question is this: why was he wrestling with God
To secure his
in the first place?
blessing that he stole.
Well, they
About
didn't
the
say
seed.
he was wrestling with God, Madonna. They said he was
Yes, it-
wrestling with the angel.
With a
In some
representation.
in some cases, it said he was wrestling with God. Some say he was wrestling with an angel of the Lord. I mean, which one is it?
Well, in the Bible, it literally says he was wrestling with the angel of the Lord, and they wrestled all night.
And the angel was a man, right? And the angel was a man, right?
I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
I'm not
Well,
educated in all
that's what I'm
that,
saying,
but
though.
I
Hold on.
can't confirm.
The angel wasn't a man, but they saying the angel was the manifestation of God himself. So it's actually
In the person of a man, though, right?
Like, can an angel ever be
a
a man?
representation of a spirit or
A male.
Bro,
He's
how can a
saying
spirit
male.
wrestle? How can you wrestle with a spirit, bro?
It said divine being. It said divine being or angel. That's what it said.
Yeah, but he's saying male instead of man. He mean there's no female angel.
Well, I'm just saying the angel was a man. He was wrestling with. They was wrestling. He broke his hip. They was wrestling all night until the break of day. So it couldn't have been a spirit or spook.
Yeah, wrestling. Hell, they don't sound like wrestling. He threw a hip out of that motherfucker. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a freaky Israelite. Hold on.
I thought angels didn't have private parts.
Well, how did angels go to Lot house and he fed them and they ate, sat down and everything?
So I mean, like, what would make an angel a male or a female if they don't have private parts?
Well, see, that's why the scripture say. That's why the scriptures, those that in the scripture says, some of us have entertained angels, meaning we run across people we don't know who the hell they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's my belief. That's how I believe it.
If angels didn't have private parts, how did one descend and implant or a baby in so-called Mary?
Well, they say they took human form.
Well, he was a man.
I am an angel. Y'all can ask me questions.
No, this shit is wild.
But yeah, see, it's just like Malcolm X. Malcolm X said it the best. We are in the house of Israel, meaning we're in the house of our oppressor. Israel is actually the oppressor of us. We're in the house of Israel. That's what Malcolm was trying to break down to people. We're in the house of Israel. We're the children of Israel, meaning we're the children of our former slave masters.
You oppressed.
Hey, what was the name of your slave master?
Right.
White folks.
Since you oppressed.
Whatever you still got your slave master's last name. Have you changed your last name?
No.
That's a
brother, you can escape.
Who was
You
your
can
slave master?
Say what?
You can get on the Underground Railroad and go to Mexico.
Bro.
Or Canada.
You
gonna be oppressed in Mexico.
You're being verbally assaulted because you took the children out of America. That's what you're gonna get over here, my nigga. You gotta keep this shit American. Yeah, you'll have more sway. Next time, keep the children in America, my nigga. Now they all over your motherfucking head, fucking up my Hebrew argument. Come on, bro.
Well, does anybody on the panel? Is anybody on the panel gonna? All right, David in the chat gave me something that made sense when I said, "Who was here first, man or animal?" I say man's infinite, but
I say man too.
Bap said,
I actually believe man created some of the animals that we see, Sister Betty. So
yeah, we did. Man did. That's a fact.
But then Bap said, wait a minute. Do you believe who was here first, man or water? So I have to say,
I didn't say that.
The water
I didn't say that, Sister Betty. I didn't say that.
I thought you asked me if was man here before. Oh no, that was smoke.
I didn't ask you one question today.
Yeah, man had to be here first.
Yeah, I didn't ask you. I actually agree with everything. I agree that man was here. I believe man created everything: the seed, the plant, the
How
animal.
man create water? How man create water?
That's what I was trying to get at.
Now, I didn't say we created water. Now I didn't say that. Now,
Well, I mean, the white man create water through all kind of experimentations. We don't. I mean, I might not know exactly how the first man did it, but one thing we
so
do know.
they don't create water. They might can generate water, but
Man, this nigga think white people is
they
supreme.
can't just create
No, I don't
water.
think white
Hold
people
on,
are supreme.
Hold on. Let me say this, Madonna. You can't just create
Ruler,
water.
was
Matter of
water
fact,
Niggas
first
the
or
subject.
you know the ingredients to water.
H2O,
Yeah, H2O, hydrogen 1, hydrogen 2.
two
So what I'm
hydrogen,
saying
one
is,
oxygen.
yeah,
What's that? Yeah.
Bap, you learning a good white man's knowledge, boy.
yeah.
Nah,
So
man,
you
think
know
about it.
the
Hold
ingredients,
on.
but yet you can't go make the
Madonna.
water with those ingredients. So that let me know you can't just make water. You can
I'm just
generate
saying, whatever the first man was, whatever wisdom and knowledge, whatever knowledge he used or attained to create. Because we got one thing we do know is right. Everything started at a micro level. Even the Earth wasn't as big it was. Everything started small.
Darwin tell you that everything started off microscopically and then it grew into a fungus and then it all really. No, I don't
Well, I'm
believe
talking
that.
about the whole universe.
I don't believe that.
How come? Everything grows, bro.
All Darwin theory leads into the Big Bang theory. It's all cohesive and connected. Laws of relativity, random chance. No, I don't believe we randomly happen and that everything.
I don't believe that shit either. I don't believe
that. Is white man's word, man. How you?
I don't believe in random. I don't believe in no random.
That's what the Big Bang is.
I don't believe in the Big Bang.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That white man created water was crazy.
Right? No, I'm saying the experimentation they doing. You know, they showing that it's possible. That's the only point I'm making. I'm not saying the white man invented nothing. I'm just saying the white
man is supreme over you. Won't you get away?
The white man was given power to be supreme, and that's why he's ruling every nation right now. We gave the white man power. I believe we gave him the power. We gave him the wisdom. According to the Bible, Jacob, Jacob wrestled with one of us. He wrestled with one of us, and we blessed him and gave him knowledge and wisdom.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't believe in any form of mythology. It isn't real. It can't be proven.
Bro, you believe in flat Earth? What are you talking about? That's the greatest mythology of all time.
Get him! Come on, flat earther.
I don't believe in them going to space. I believe with this plane of existence is flat.
Right, you believe, and you believe in wrong.
When you look at the ocean,
man, don't let that nigga change the subject because he was getting beat down on that Hebrew. Come on,
Right.
Stay on course, nigga.
That's right.
Stay on course.
That we
Trying to
ain't
grind the earth.
Come on, man.
Big dog can't take them trigger words.
I already beat up. OG Philly.
I do not believe in any form of mythology. They cannot prove this mythology.
OG Philly still mad because OG Philly mad because I put him on a diss record.
I disagree with what you believe about mythology. I just believe religion could send people down the wrong path. Mythology can be utilized in various different ways. I don't think mythology is all bad, is what I'm saying.
No, it's not, man. Because see, OG Philly mad because I put him in one of my greatest diss records of all time.
It's not real. And Madonna, nobody listens to
you rap it for us?
Bro, nobody, it's on my YouTube. Anybody go to Madonna, go to my YouTube page and look up the Flat Earth diss record and see how I slaughtered them niggas.
Go ahead and bust a little verse out for us right quick. Let them hear a little something.
What did I say? I was like,
maybe
it was like
10
first
people
off,
have seen the video, but I'm gonna mute up and let
10 people. It got over thousands of views. What are you talking about?
This a nigga that believe we on a ball spinning.
Hey, when you start buck dancing, make it good. Your white people are watching.
And they went to space too. Madonna believes in evolution.
Monkey man.
Exactly. He a monkey.
Nah, I don't believe in that form of evolution that we came from monkeys.
Man, drop the link to your channel so we can pull up that flat Earth dish.
Damn, I'm on my one phone. Let me see. Damn, I can't drop it because I'm on my one phone.
Nigga, what is it?
It's my name. It's my name, Madonna Commit, and then it's the Flat Earth diss record.
I just tried Madonna Commit. That didn't pull up.
It didn't?
He believes in NASA also. He's a NASA.
Are you serious?
Rocking with NASA.
Hold on. I put Hassan Commit. My bad.
I thought to say I should have popped up.
Hey, so listen, let me say this though. So y'all don't believe Ornis landed in the ocean yesterday?
Hell yeah, that shit was beautiful.
Ornaments.
Hey, let me ask you something, Bap. I asked this question earlier, but I didn't really get an answer. I'm not necessarily saying I'm looking for it.
Let's go.
Just an opinion though. Why do you think they tie that the NASA, the moon landings to Greek mythology? The first one is Apollo, and then his twin sister is Artemis.
And answer that. Hey, Bat.
They're dealing with the moon goddess. Those are different moon goddesses.
Apollo ain't a moon god. Apollo is a sun god.
I'm gonna break it down when they done. Go ahead, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get it out, then I'll answer. Go ahead.
You got it.
No, go ahead. I'll let y'all get it because y'all know y'all got some perspectives to it too.
Hold on, man. Let's take a real quick break, real quick. To hear this diss track.
Yeah, play that.
Madonna, come in. And the
Appreciate
crowd
it.
goes,
and the crowd goes, boom!
Yeah.
Whack.
Check this shit out right here. First off, fuck flat earth and that shit y'all claim. Glow side when we ride, come equipped with game. Y'all claim the earth is flat with no proof in sight. So I'm stomping on flat earthers for the rest of life. Plus Sanchez doing shit. OG Philly alkaline is some flat earth bitches. I keep them running when I'm coming, dropping jewels, using information as my only tool. Y'all know the rule, random thoughts, keep talking. Watch how I leave you, cut your whack ass arguments into pieces. Now you feces, need marble haven't been seen on the stage behind the curve, got the bumped on the screen. You know what I mean? I'm letting you pseudos always on for life. Don't do no open panel live tonight. Flat earth murder on wax and kill. Fuck with me and get your flat earth pill. You know, see,
this sound like a
run when they see Madonna. Go on and run when you see Madonna. Can't debate me cause you shake it with your premise. So you got to feel the wrath of a menace. Nigga, I beat him up. Check this out. I don't even know why I'm on this track. You flat earth ain't even.
He snapped on y'all flat earth ass nigga.
Yeah, you a flat earth bitch.
With that pseudo ass map, knowing damn what it's cap. It ain't right, it spank right. Now take a nap, so you a Glowberg murderer.
Coming from the COVID-19 patient like
Shank your flat earth cause it stank. Knowing you can't produce a model you can paint. Set the earth is like a watch clock, that's pseudo, my nigga. So I'm blasting you in your chat room in front of you, nigga. With the NASA power, blasting your thoughts into dust and powder. I done had all you cowards sitting sour for plenty hours. Beat them up, watch them run when they see Madonna. Go on and run when you see Madonna. Can't debate me cause you shake you with your premise.
Go ahead and
So
run when you see
Madonna. You gotta beat them up. Keep how I do it, debating, showcasing skills too real. This ain't no freestyle battle. All you pseudos getting drilled when the panel open. I got my glow earth raid for you flat roaches. Smoking dope on their YouTube live, thinking the earth is flat. But y'all gonna learn one day, man, that's far from facts. Talking about it ain't no gravity that's funner than me. Y'all ain't never got no proof, so y'all fucking with me. When I'll debate a nigga anywhere, I'm self-made on YouTube, dumbing there. Y'all notice how they flat earthers be calling me out. They get scared when I open my mouth. Now it's about magnetism. Y'all copy my style. 5 kicks from the panel. I took it and smiled. Now I'm back to set the record straight. I'm still the same glow earther that y'all love to hate. Motherfucker, you can observe the show is plenty of curve. I can prove it without a doubt to all you turds. So check the scenario. Masterpiece, the way you see things is implicated deep in Rio de Janeiro. Alkaline is you coked up or doped up. Get your little alkaline city smoked up. What the fuck is you stupid? I take money crashing and mashing through Brooklyn or either Harlem while you showing Steiner you cooking with this slop, hot slop with a pop. Straight raw Madonna mat moving up another notch. So all y'all flat earth spots get mopped and dropped from bottom to top like a not debunked and stopped. Now y'all tell me who won. I see them. They won. The whole flat earth community running around like
you flat earth bitch. You got cooked.
When none of this shit y'all say is realistic. You know what I'm saying? OG Philly, I hear you, nigga, with your lying flat earth nigga lips. Yeah, that's how I do it on my side. Any of you flat earthers wanna bring it, bring it. I ain't singing, I'm bringing facts. Fuck you, ain't
you got flat earth nigga lips. You flat earth bitch.
Y'all want to ask Hannah to conversation, but this how we gonna do it. Fuck flat power. Fuck evolution. Flat earth as a society.
Hey, that nigga snapped on all you motherfuckers, boy. I want that as my theme song. Hey, Madonna, I know you on a whole bunch of pseudo shit, So get behind Superman. I got you, bro. Just for that rap right there.
I don't want to turn it into.
Whether he gonna-
Watch your flat out.
whether-
He said, watch your flat earth pseudo nigger lips. That's crazy.
I said with your line. I said with your line, nigga. With your line, flat earth, nigga lips.
Yeah,
Okay,
flat,
so,
all right,
flat earth nigger lips is
I'm a
crazy.
flat earther, but let's not go to flat earth today.
Now
He
we
said,
want
fuck
to
all you flat earth bitches.
I just want to say, in response.
Fuck you,
From
Madame.
from the space
Yeah.
station.
No, he called Big
Yo,
Dog
sis,
Philly.
I made that song 2 years ago.
Hey, listen. Big Dog, you gotta drop a disc back, bro. I'm gonna write you some bars and drop a disc. We can't let you.
That nigga ain't gonna drop nothing but his fake leg on the floor.
My nigga Dangerous. Shout out to Dangerous Music, man. That's music I sponsor. We go at niggas like Madonna every day. Nigga pins. Niggas still believing that niggas landed on.
Hey, where you come back for that, you flat earth bitch?
Believing in their history.
You know what I'm saying?
Believing in their.
Where you come back to that one?
He a fake ass nigga. That's what Madonna.
Them niggas been quiet
Man,
as
don't
a
yell too loud. Your teeth gonna fly out, nigga. Don't do that.
You better run when you see Madonna, nigga. What he say? He said, you better run when you see Madonna, nigga.
Yeah, can't debate me because you're shaky with your premise. So you got to feel the wrath of a minute.
The song was catchy.
Everything shaky about you, Philly. Your legs, your arms.
The song was catchy.
Not me fucking your bitch.
The God honest
How about
truth is,
that?
the God honest truth is, Madonna used to pull up on Sanchez and them over there and get lumped up on the daily. That's what made him shoot the track. He used to get lumped up on a daily.
Man, I was beating them niggas up, man. They had to kick me off the panel.
You can't beat
That's why. Hey, that's why I said 5 kicks. That's why I said 5 kicks from the panel. I took it and smiled because every time I get to beat them up, they kick me off. You know, Sanchez, Madonna, I got that boat check. I got that boat check, Madonna.
That nigga believe in goddamn Africa story. That's what it is. He's a
Man, y'all need to stop doing that in front of Philly. He can't kick nothing with them fake feet, man.
That nigga unkite. Y'all got
You wish you could kick some, you flat earth bitch.
You better run when you see
Not gonna
Madonna,
stop. You
nigga.
done got that man all wild up now, Madonna. Why did you do that? He is not
Well,
gonna stop. He gonna go to-
Hey, we'll Smoke Signal played it, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the homie giving me, you know, giving me some airplay.
I'm living a good
Why he
life.
call
I'm
you slow
enjoying
signal?
life. I'm in the streets. I ain't worrying about a motherfucking thing
Don't let
Madonna
him
and
say that,
anybody
Smoke.
else say. I'm getting money. Fuck the man with you. I'm living my best life.
Well, go get you some Fix-It-Dent because you keep spitting out your teeth. While you on the what? Stop by the Dollar General.
And your bitch keep sucking my dick too, Super.
Hey,
Giving me head for that couple dollars.
hey,
Hey, yo.
be nice. Be
A
nice.
freaky old man. Y'all gotta cut it out.
Okay, so we didn't come from monkeys.
For sure.
We don't know. We don't know if
Hey,
man is.
I bet you the inside of that truck smell like pee-pee, nigga. You done peed on yourself about 3 times now.
Man is infinite
That
at this
it may
point.
smell like your wife's perfume or your girl's perfume, but it don't smell like that, nigga. That's your old ass.
Okay, so
You the bitch.
You left them diapers in there and didn't clean out that truck and
They
it
ain't
smelled
gonna
like
let you get it off,
old
Sister Betsy. They ain't gonna let
That's
you get it
that's
off. They
why
ain't got no
that's why I'm
dis-
still
They ain't
mad
got no
because you single
self-control,
and
man.
alone.
They ain't gonna
put him
let
in
you
the
get
back
it
for
off.
like
Hey,
2
you
seconds,
bitch.
Bap.
I can show
Huh?
a fine woman
Put him in the back for
around
like
me
2
at all
seconds.
times.
I gotta
Man,
put
with
y'all
you,
in the
nigga.
back for a second, big dog. I gotta put y'all in the back for a second till Sister Betsy get there.
Oh God.
Go
So
ahead.
we don't know. We know man didn't come from monkey. All right. To me, man is infinite because I don't know where our starting point was. And I'm trying to figure out if water was here first or man. Rude Word said, you know,
I believe water and man come here about the same time.
I have to agree. But when did we I have to agree because we have water in our belly when we carry
Yeah.
our babies. And
Yeah, water
I'm
and
not
man is
into
like
that.
the same.
Yeah. Because they're saying our bodies are made up 75% of water. So
So we water men? Huh?
Huh?
Water men.
Water baby.
Water men.
Aquaman.
Big dog can't hold this water. That's why he got to wear those diapers.
Yeah, you gotta have your water, fam.
Right.
Or you wouldn't grow. You wouldn't grow if you wasn't a little. If you was a little baby
Okay,
with
so
no
do
water.
hold on. So do
Central.
water. Okay, since man needs water for its survival, does water need man to survive?
Yes. Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's an interesting question.
Now, how do we prove that?
I
Nah,
have
it's water. It's water on the moon.
I tell y'all what, I can tell y'all how
Matter
to
of
prove.
fact,
Go get into some water and try to breathe.
Without man, water wouldn't even exist, my nigga. Think about it.
Water's on the moon. Ain't no man on the moon.
How
Okay,
do
I
you
got
know
it.
it's on the moon? Because man told you it did. So without man,
We can see the ice. We can see the ice on the moon, bro. They've shown it.
I don't believe
who
that's
showed
the
it?
moon.
Who showed it?
I said
I
in
don't
your
believe that's the
spaceship that.
moon.
Hold on. Did water show you itself on the moon, or did man show you water on the moon?
Well, man showed us most of everything we see. So what you
Okay,
talking about?
so without man,
You can't
wouldn't
see no
know that
water on the
water
moon.
exists. Listen to me. Without man, you wouldn't know.
Wait a minute. Wait, Bal. Ain't no
I'm
water
saying
on
through
the moon.
I'm saying through their technology, they showed us that it was water on the moon.
Without man,
It's a river on the moon, nigga.
Like I said, a spaceship
Nah,
that.
it's just
He's a
ice
spaceship
pockets.
that.
No,
All
it's
I
just
gotta do
ice
is fall
pockets. It's
back
ice
in line.
pockets on the
If we
poles.
can-
It's ice pockets on the poles of the moon.
if we can destroy it, we probably create it.
It seems to me that when one is made in water and one it is made of water, then the water had to be before the one that was made in water.
I agree, Wale.
Man, you will drown if you get into some water.
Where water come from, Wale?
Sister Bessie, please tell them again where the water thing, when we have a baby.
I don't
you
know,
refer-
honey.
You say the water and the baby, when the baby is in the water.
No.
and they
Water
do-
on the planet. Where does it come from?
The water come from. Oh, that predates me. I don't know. But my action, actually, the reason y'all were talking about the tribes of the Hebrews and stuff, I heard a different perspective, and you started talking about genealogy and the first people and stuff, and I wanted to ask if y'all know about Albert Perry, because I just read a little thing that reminded me of him again today. So what about that? How they go about?
No, we've
been slapping motherfuckers.
We've been talking about Albert Perry for like 7 years. There's a new guy that I want you to research, Wale. His name is Ramon Moses. His DNA goes back twice as old as Albert Perry's. Ramon Moses.
This is what I'm saying.
Man, we've been smacking motherfuckers upside their head with Albert Perry for the last 4 years.
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as a
Big Dog Philly went to school with Albert Perry.
I'm not talking about the principle. I'm talking. That's a reference to me. That's not the principle. I'm talking about the principle, and somebody else goes back even further. It's just a matter of you keep looking, you'll find somebody past him.
Right.
The thing we're talking about is the principle, not the reference points. The Albert Perry and this new guy are just reference points of the principle. The principle remains the same.
Yeah, the old DNA is what you're talking about.
Well, that's why I believe the teachings of the NOI. The black man, we have no birth record, and we go back over 66 trillion years. That's what I believe.
Yeah, the NOI had good teachings. They talked some shit. A lot of shit came in fruition, and a lot of your ancestors correlated that too. So
that's what Philly is. He an Asiatic black man.
If you go to like
the black man, when you say the black man has no origin story, who are you talking about? Everybody that's considered black, or you talking about a specific group of black? Who are you talking about?
The original black man, us, some of those in Africa that look like us. They made it. We made it, but the same thing.
What? Well, I ain't no black man, so I ain't in it. So I could dig it. I ain't even no black man, so I could dig Madonna.
Yeah, but he putting you in the black. He putting you in that black.
Not me. He ain't putting me. That's why I
yes, he did.
burged up. Wait a minute.
That's why I agree with being in the bucket.
Yeah, he put you in that black bucket, Wale. You black with us, man.
Put you in that bucket.
That's why I verbed up. If I was to sit silent, then that would be acquiescence. But that's why I verbed up and say no.
We know you just a noisy ass nigga in the bucket. That don't mean you out the bucket because he the one put you in the motherfucker, nigga. It's up to him. It's up to him to take you out and say he excusing you from the black bucket. Hey, Madonna, is you excusing this nigga from the black bucket that you just?
I mean, if you want to be, all I'm saying is the black man is the original man. You can't get the dominant from the recessive, but you can get the recessive from the dominant. So white people can't make black people. It's just impossible. So the original man, all I'm saying is the original man is the black man.
Yeah,
wait a minute. How many black people do you know of? You over 30? You over 50? How old are you? It don't matter. You over 30. How many white people that you know were made by black people? 30 years they done made another one, haven't they? Or that don't happen. It's just like the monkey.
All we had to do was make them one time. When we made them, when we first.
I'm saying now about the monkey. We got people come from fucking monkeys, and something got to be in between. You don't be jumping around if you want to stick to it. The logic goes now.
I don't believe man came from monkey. So
I ain't talking about man came from monkey. I'm saying in your 30 years, you have never seen a cracker.
You've never seen a. What he's asking, Madonna, is Wale is trying to convey to you in the most accurate way is. You make the claim that black people can make a white baby, but yet in however many years you've been on this planet, you haven't seen two black people make a white baby, is what he's saying.
Well, it takes time, and according to the teachings of Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, it's like a 200. It takes a 200. Hold on, let me explain it. It takes I think a 200-year grafting process to where you keep grafting it out. You graft it down. You graft it until you get white. You only had to graft that one time, and now the population of white people can keep going as long as they interbreed with each other. That's just common knowledge.
200.
No, it's just not true, and it's ignorant. And I know crackers that'll tell you right now that's just stupid.
Okay, how did the white people get on the planet?
How did anybody get on the planet? How did the giraffe get on the planet? Tell me that. How did the giraffe get on the planet? How did
even the white man? Hold on. You know, science says. Science says. Hold on. Science. Hold on, Wale.
Get on the planet. Science gonna tell me
the roof outside of space. That's how he got on the planet.
Wale, why does science say the blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man was created 6,000 years ago? That's what science says.
Okay, does science say when the apple tree was created?
Of course not.
Uh-oh.
Why not? Science
they trying to figure it out.
Oh yeah, and you trying to wrap it out, man. Come on, that's just stupid. And
I'm going by what makes sense.
No, you're not going by that. You're going by what you have inculcated. And I'm saying to you, it doesn't make sense. We just clear the other thing that doesn't make sense. Now you're going to come back around with the same principle. You're using
it makes sense to me.
Of course, it makes sense to you. And insanity makes sense to the insane.
Wale, when you're ignorant to things you don't understand, you're going to stay confused and it's going to feel you're going to be bewildered. You know what I mean? So I can understand where you're coming from. You don't have to accept my understanding. That's fine with me. But I'm going by what makes the most sense out of my research and studies.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. That's your research and studies have taken you to your present perspective, which is beautiful. I understand that. Everyone has, mine even too. However, your research and study is not completed. Then there's more that you can learn. And I'm saying to stand on that from your position of stubbornness is just, silly in your own right.
Now, I'm always trying to find a way to debunk it. I'm always trying to find the ways to debunk what I believe in. That's the difference between me and you. I'm always searching for something to debunk what I believe in. That's science.
The difference between you and me is I don't believe in anything. You believe in this stuff. I'm just going by the principles, man. The principles speak for themselves.
Shout out to Wale, man.
Well, you can't get away from belief, bro. I don't care what you do. Human belief been installed in you since your time of birth, so you can't get away from it. I don't give a damn what you do. You don't hold on. You don't know. You don't know if you're gonna live to be a. You don't know if you're gonna live to be 100. You can only believe it. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna transpire tomorrow in your. You don't know what's gonna transpire within the next 8 hours in your life. You can only believe it.
That's your perspective, and I understand.
Wale, you can't get around that, bro.
Cousin, that's your perspective, and I understand from your perspective, that's what you believe. However, my perspective has a lot more information and a lot more time and observation than yours has, and not just time, but information and calculation. And I guarantee you that if you would, because you will at some point, just stop and allow yourself to be ingratiated with new information. Be willing to set whatever you got as your present state, stick a pin in it. Wherever your opinions and stuff right now, just stick a pin in there and be able to step out of that and look at the world or the reality from someone else's perspective. Once
I do that daily, Wale.
Of course you do. That's why you're arguing with me about nothing.
I'm not arguing with you, bro. I'm just telling you, every day I study to debunk what I believe in. Every day I'm searching for something to disprove where I stand, bro. Every day.
Cousin, and that's what I'm saying.
How successful have you become in debunking yourself?
I become real successful. That's why when I go on different panels, I can just scrape up ninjas, because a lot of the systems that they believe in or they go by, I've studied them, I researched them, and that's just like the Israelite perspective. I've come to the conclusion to where I see the flaws in it. What Captain Zodiac and all them ninjas believe in. I've come to see that, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I study every day to debunk something that I accept. And it's been successful.
There you go, my youth. Do your thing.
But see, Wale, you can't give us no answers.
All right,
I've
so
given
I'm gonna ask Rob.
answers.
Rob,
I've given
Rob,
answers. That's all I do.
I'm gonna ask Rob. Rob, where did white people come from? Were they here the same time as people with brown skin? Rob Noxious.
Come on, Rob. You gotta give us an answer.
No, he gonna have to go. You gotta go out and come back in. Your audio fucked up.
This is gonna be excellent.
Audio fucked up, Slav. Go out and come back in.
That's unusual for his mic.
Yeah, it's fucked up though. He tried to talk, but his shit wouldn't say nothing.
So what do y'all believe white people came from?
I don't know. I'm not saying nothing.
Wow. Don't be scared.
You want to hear my theory?
I'm actually fearless. It's just that.
No, I asked you what you believe. I'm saying what you believe, sister. It don't gotta be true or solid. I'm just saying what do you believe?
I don't know.
I did hear a story that you might already be familiar with, Madon. It's called the story of the golem. You know the golem? The golem.
No, I haven't heard that. Break it down.
You don't know the golem?
Oh yeah, I heard a golem like according to the Hebrews, the golem.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Okay, I'll go with that.
Okay, yeah, I heard of that. Yeah.
You already know the story. Why are you asking?
No, I just wanted to hear everybody's perspective. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, just because he heard of the name don't mean he know the story. Nigga, what's the story?
Yeah, the golem basically it basically is the man created. It's like the Mayans word for animated what they call animated clay. Clay and animation. Animation. Oh, go ahead. I got a phone.
Don't tell him the Jewish story. Don't mix it up with the Mayans and bullshit. Just tell him the Jewish story about the golem.
Mic check.
He'll understand. You don't have to.
Okay, he's
do
here.
all them other things.
Rob, can you please tell me where white people came from?
Yeah. And I'm trying to do it. That's why I'm here today. I'm trying to do it. I think one of these guys on the panel might be my great granddaddy, and I want to do a DNA test with them to see if one of these guys are my pappy.
Hey man, don't come here trolling. Answer that damn question, man.
Come on.
Where do white people come from?
I'm being very
Nobody
serious.
over here.
It could be you, Smoke. We have the same attitude, Smoke. We have the same.
Man, there's nobody over here.
Pappy, is that you, Pappy?
Out of Pappy.
Is that you, Pappy?
Yeah, I'm your Yeah, I'm your great granddaddy, nigga. I helped create you.
There's nobody up here old enough to be your great ass granddaddy. Stop trolling, bro. Where the fuck you Slavic motherfuckers come from, man?
Really?
Don't run from that. Don't run from that.
We came from the caves, dragging a woman after we hit her with a club. We were covered in red hair, and they called us Esau.
Yeah, you can't be serious, man.
That's why. So you can't take the white man serious.
This isn't a serious topic. I mean, where do you think we came from? The same place you guys came from.
No, hell to the no.
Oh, hell to the no.
No. Let's not turn it into no thing. No, this is being
hell to the no.
Because
we're being for real, Rob. Answer the question, man.
No. Oh, we're being for real up in here. This is serious stuff.
No, what do you believe? Where do you believe white people came from, bro? Where do you believe you came from? That's all.
The third planet from the sun called Earth.
Here we go.
Okay. All right. Because
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you guys through this.
Hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
so
this goes along with my hypothesis that white people are not allowed to speak of their origins. Right? They're gonna always put somebody. They're gonna put something or somebody before them to explain their existence. I think that's their code. That's their motherfucking code.
I'm rock with that, Smoke.
Right. That's their motherfucking code.
Okay, so
Madon, hey, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
History is teaching us lies, saying that we evolved from fucking chimpanzees and apes. What were you taught as a kid?
I was taught that we shared a common ancestor. I've never been taught ever in my life that we came from apes. We are part of the great ape family, but we did not come from them. We both come from a common ancestor, but that ancestor was very long ago. It wasn't even tens of thousands. It was millions and millions upon millions of years ago. And I know it's hard for you guys to
believe. What was the common ancestor? Because nobody ever says what that common ancestor was, other than is it possible lab creation from human DNA or what? Nobody's saying what this.
It's a breakdancing ass chimpanzee. That's all the fuck it is.
Gotcha. No. So, Sister Bethany, right off the bat, we can get rid of the whole lab thought, because there was no labs 10 million years ago. No one was having labs. There was no one doing science 10 million years ago.
How you know?
I have to disagree with that, because
how you know?
Here, Rob.
Well, it doesn't really matter if you disagree with it. It's just not fact. I mean, we didn't have labs 10 million years ago. We just didn't. You have no evidence to support that. It's a ludicrous claim. No one ever says
y'all are the evidence.
You just made it up.
White people are the evidence. We created y'all.
Rob, they found incubators.
Sister Bethany, those are like from the 1930s and 40s, not 10 million years ago.
No, this is before that.
I know.
I mean, you agree with that?
So
you agree?
Excavated. Oh,
please don't interrupt her. No, I'm just saying, Sister Bethany. So this is the point of the conversation where it's like, you guys want to have a real conversation, and it's like, I just want to start trolling now, but I'm not going to do it today. There's nowhere to go, Bethany. If you believe that we had electricity to run laboratories 10 million years ago, you're just so far away from reality that it's not really worth talking. Not to be rude.
But Rob, how can you say that when history really does show that there was some sort of electricity? You don't want to believe it, but what history is saying and proving is totally different. Come on.
Well, it wouldn't require a belief. If history and facts pointed towards this, it wouldn't be a belief. Whether you believe something or not is irrelevant to it being true. You understand that, right? You can believe all you want in ghosts and God and UFOs. That don't make it true. You know what I'm saying? Your belief has nothing to do with trueness. And I'm just saying,
it's not about belief. It's about knowing that, okay, even before the 1600s, they found substances that relate to electricity. They
Gotcha.
found,
So
they
yeah, I
found
understand.
an active civilization with subjects that relate with electricity, that relate with energy.
Yeah,
So,
even but the things you're talking about are ancient civilizations that we know about, and those aren't 10 million years old. Those are thousands of years old, such as the Baghdad battery. And again, we're just because you have something doesn't mean you get to like look at something and then create a story about it and say, well, that's a story because I said so. I mean, it sounds good on the internet, but it's not. It doesn't work in reality.
well, it's not about creating a story. It's about facts. I mean, you find these things, you find these parcels, and you can't turn your back on them.
No, I understand that, and we never should. We should never turn our back on anything presented to us that we find on to maybe go against the narrative. I understand that. I'm against the narrative too, but I'm saying is there's no. How does Sister Bethy find all this stuff out about millions of years ago? We had electricity and birthing pods, but no one that talks about it besides Sister Bethy on here. There's a couple other guys on the internet who have really no education in it. They're not experts.
Man, where did white people come from, man?
We're finding
where do white people come from? That's what we want to know.
Yeah, where do white people come from? That's the biggest question we want you to teach us, Rob. Go ahead, teach.
Where do black people come from?
That ain't the question, bro. We asking you. We'll answer that question once you answer ours. Go ahead.
But that's the answer to the question because we both come from the same.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna answer your question once you answer mine. I asked you mine first. So now go ahead.
Let me answer. Yeah, the same place, Africa.
How?
No, it's not. It's
Where in Africa? Africa's a big ass country.
What nation or country region produced white people first? Rob, since y'all come from that.
Yeah. Well, the white people and the Negro people are actually adaptations of the first humans. The first humans were brown, and they weren't even black or white. So if you're trying to claim first, and you're still going in the wrong direction. You don't understand how it worked. The people that came out of Africa, they weren't Negroes. They weren't pale faced with silver hair.
The people that they're calling black in Africa are actually brown skinned, just like they're describing. So you're talking about the same people that potentially are still there. So what we're saying is, how did your pale melanin recessive skin pop up in Africa, and what region did they first pop up, sir? We're asking you a simple question. Where do white people
didn't pop up? See, again, here's your misunderstanding of how it works. We didn't pop up in Africa, okay? And the only people brown in Africa, what you're calling brown of Middle East or Arab descent, were the Northern Africans. Now you're interrupting me.
People come from in Africa, bro. Just simple. You're doing a lot of gish gallus semantics. Now we're going to ask you a question.
Gish gallish?
Gish
gallish? You shouldn't use a word if you don't know what it means. Gish gallop.
Stop deflecting, motherfucker. Answer the question.
Oh, where is Europeans from? No, we're asking you a simple question. You're here to teach, Rob. So now, where everybody want to know, where did white people come from? You answer that by saying Africa. We said where, because it's a continent. What region in Africa? When did y'all come from Africa?
Modern humans come from Africa. Okay, and I'm trying to tell you, but you keep cutting me off. I'm trying to get to that. The same way that the Negro type of person. I'm trying to get. Why do you keep interrupting me though? I don't interrupt you, man. I know, but I'm not gish galloping. I'm really not. I'm explaining it, and it hurts because you know what's coming.
You tiptoeing, Rob.
You're starting off with modern because listen, no disrespect. I'm gonna ask the question again because I think you might have didn't hear me because a lot of people may be talking, you just maybe in your trailer or whatever, and it's too loud. But listen, what I'm saying is, you said white people come from Africa. I'm asking you, what region and when did they occur in Africa? You're not answering that. You're talking about modern people in America. Like,
no,
what are you talking about?
Okay.
No.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. Let me clarify because I can see where the misunderstanding is coming from. The people that led to white and black people as we know it, what we know as Americans, they came from Africa. Okay, the white people came from a different region, the same as the black people came from a different region. Okay, that's what I'm trying to make you understand.
Rob, see, I think you're literally slow at this point because I know you're saying that they're come from Africa, right? And I know that the people in Africa has different groups and shit according to your understanding, and they will come from different regions. I know that, but obviously you're not understanding. I'm asking you, what region did the whites come from?
Yeah. So the as white as you're speaking, like white like me, like Asia, we call it Western. Western Asia, Europe. That's where they've come from. Yes.
So again, that's not Africa. Western Asia in Europe is not Africa. You moron.
I know.
Once again,
okay, hold on. Well, hold on. You don't have to insult me. Let me explain. I was trying to explain to this so when we get here, it wasn't confusing. You didn't try to get a gotcha. So let me explain to you. You won't have a gotcha. So what I'm saying is the people that left Africa, they went and they had relations with the hominoids that were in Europe, and they created what you know is the white race.
Rob,
that's what happened.
Rob, can you just stop being intellectually dishonest and tell everybody I was incorrect and white people doesn't come from Africa? Can you be real and say that? Because you lied and said that they do, and I asked you what region, then you told me someplace out of Africa. Okay.
Well, because I wanted to make it clear at the beginning that all people originate from Africa.
Clear that you were incorrect. Okay.
No, I wasn't. All people originate from Africa, so I'm not incorrect.
No. You said white people come from Africa. I said what region?
I clarified.
That's called out of Africa theory, sir.
I clarified. Hold on, man.
Sir, the reason you couldn't name a region is you're going with an out of Africa theory, and I want you to be
clarified. I clarified the answer, AP.
Right. White people don't come.
No, I did. I clarified it, but you're like now you're misrepresenting what I'm saying. I'm not even saying what you're saying. You're arguing with yourself. You're trying to create a narrative so you can argue. I clarified it for you, dude.
Hey, Rob, where did these niggas from Africa meet these little hominids and hit on them? Where?
Oh, I don't know. They don't know the exact spot, buddy. Sorry, man. Yeah, you don't know. I mean, listen. Just because you guys don't know something doesn't mean it's not true. You guys realize that, like, that's how it works in life, right?
Let's ask you another question since we got.
Let's ask you questions. I got questions for you, bro.
No. We want to ask you, dude.
Well, yeah. Well, ask me questions for what, dude? It's a bunch of goofballs.
This is your chance to teach us to be intellectually honest in front of
It's impossible. I cannot teach you guys anything. It's impossible.
You said you're not here to troll, so we want you to answer. So Africans.
No, I'm not here to troll today.
So Africans from Africa migrated to Northern Europe and Southwestern Asia, and made it with who? Other Africans?
No, people like the Denisovans. The Denisovans and the Neanderthals, people like that.
Okay, so where did they come from?
The Earth.
See, you need to sit the fuck down.
No. Yeah, no. See, okay, here we go. Okay, get it out. So AP, see, this is the kind of questions you have to ask because it makes you feel smart, but you know them.
No, because I know the answer.
Well, hold on. I know. So do I, AP. Okay, why do you interrupt me? Listen, I tried my hardest to not interrupt you, man. But you always talk over me, and I'm just telling you that right now. No one knows where the first person comes from. So if you think that's a flex by saying, you don't know where the first, no one does. No one ever claimed to know where the first person sprouted out of anything.
You just did. You said,
no, I didn't. No, I said.
Rob Noxious, I never said nothing about the first people. Hold on. Stop your lying. I never once mentioned first people in this conversation. You said, I'm only going with what you said. You said Africans migrated to Northern Europe and Southwestern Asia and made it with those people and created white people. And I'm asking you a simple question. Who are these people? And are these people that they made it with Africans as well? You said no, they're Neanderthals and Denisovians. I ask you again, where do they come from?
Yeah.
Denisovians.
And they
Neanderthals.
No, he said that they wasn't human.
Oh my God! So here's the thing you're understanding.
Africans made it with a little thing.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing you're not understanding. Even the Neanderthals originated in Africa, but it was so long before that the modern human originated. They were already gone and left that place. As I'm saying, no matter hold on, please let me finish. AP, let me finish. I have like 10 more seconds. Well, what do you mean? No. Why do you get to choose? Well, what do you mean you're not going to allow me to say my part? That's pretty weird, man. You can say whatever you want, but as soon as I start debunking what you're saying, explaining things thoroughly, you get upset. It's really weird.
Rob, it's not about part.
You have a man. You have
supposed to be giving us adequate answers.
You just spit your mantra.
So within your adequate answers, we're asking you questions to clarify what you're saying, because what you're saying is quite vague. And so we're asking you questions.
No, it's not.
To what you're saying. So go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, I'm not being vague. You use words that you don't even. I don't even get into that, dude. The bottom line is
start over, man. The bottom line is Africans left early, then some later Africans.
Oh my God! As soon as I start talking, I get muted. Why is it going on
Hold
here?
on. Rob, when we said where do white people come from, which was a question that the panel unanimously wanted to ask, you said Africa. That's pretty vague, because when we asked you what region, I
literally explained the whole process to you, dude. No, you don't understand. Would you stop saying I understand everything? You don't understand.
Rob,
this is the problem. You don't understand.
Rob, maybe didn't hear you. Explain to me what region and where did white people come from in Africa again? Go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet and let you run it through again. Go ahead.
Yeah. They don't know the exact region. As I'm saying, this is a gotcha. You're saying if you don't know why are you interrupting me? Why are you interrupting, dude? No, it's not about shut up or anything. It's not a gotcha. You got nothing. Because they know it comes from the continent of Africa, but they don't know the exact GPS location of the area where someone came out of the ground. This is ridiculous.
You don't know who you be, bro. You don't know who you be, bro. That's all.
Oh, okay, sure. You act like being ignorant.
So how did they determine that they came from
ignorant
Africa?
Is not a flex.
What did they use? What did they use to determine they came from Africa? If they can't tie them to a region.
Genetics, DNA, and shit. What are you talking about? All the archaeological finds, all the skeletons and bones, everything you've ever.
Where was these archaeological finds found?
Yeah, I mean, I've never talked to someone else, but you're just a troll, man. You're just a troll.
I'm saying, where did they find these archaeological finds? Where did they find them?
Yeah, cool, man. As soon as you can learn how to spell the word, I'll have a conversation with you.
Don't deflect. Where was these artifacts found, brother?
No, okay, yeah. The oldest bones, the oldest everything is always in Africa. So that's all there is to it.
Where? What region?
Yeah, but they found bones here earlier than what was found in Africa. They found bones here.
Yeah, but we trying to find white folks. We know what the bones was.
I know all the bones you're gonna bring up, Louisiana and all that.
No. Don't
those
deflect.
aren't older than Africa.
No, stay in Africa.
This isn't a deflection. This is literally the same topic.
Artifacts, brother. Where did they find them?
In Africa, the continent of Africa has the oldest
human region,
the oldest human history. Accept it. It is what it is. We're all Africans.
My man. What region?
We all African, brother. We are all African. You must accept
it. You want to troll?
You must take it.
Okay, well, Rob.
On you.
Yeah, Rob, you know the people of India is older than y'all, right?
Hey, Madon, come out. Hey, Madon, come out. You need to come back to Discord. Everybody remembers you. They talk about you. I told them I see you all the time.
No, genetically,
yeah, man. I put the link in the back chat. Man. Come back and say hi to us.
All right, no doubt.
I've been trying to get these guys to come on there, but these guys are lame. They stay in the same shit. They don't
I was on your Discord the other day under alias. You just told it was me.
Hell yeah, AP. You should stop by and say hi, man.
I'm gonna have to get Discord. What is Discord?
A lot cooler than I am, dude.
What is Discord?
It's like a social talking app. You can go there and talk and shit. Have
Discord where the white people came from. Did all the white people come from Discord?
We had a Discord back in 2018.
Yeah, it's a bunch of white people over there, Rob.
Yeah, Dan Calloway has. Dan Calloway. It's mixed. We got brothers too.
No, I'm just saying because we need this question answered. So can you go get some of them to answer this question and tell us where white people came from? I'm not trying to demean you or nothing. These are questions that humans want to know.
Oh, 100%. And actually, you know, the funny thing you say that, Madonna, is actually inside this Discord,
Did you ever ask another white
we have
person where y'all
pilots,
came from?
we have engineers, we have all these kind of surveyors. It's a flat earth debate Discord, but we talk about everything. So you guys are all welcome to stop by.
Hey, Rob, have you ever asked another white person where white people come from?
Yeah, actually, we have. Yeah. We're being a white person, we're all aware. Yeah, we're all aware. Just like, you know what I'm saying?
What was the answer that they gave you?
Again, it's a loaded question because there is no one.
Brother, you the one asked it to another white person. What did they tell you? Silencio.
That's a good question though, Rob. I mean, just say you don't know.
Easy work.
That's the best answer you can give, man. I don't know where we came from. Hell, I don't know. You know, but when we look at it, we know that people in India are older than white people. We know people in Africa are older than white people. So I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay, so what about those orphan trains? I read on that and I was shocked, terribly shocked.
Yeah, so let me get this out. I'm almost done. I got like 10 more seconds. So this resulted in a diverse ancestry with the majority of genetic inputs from.
You went out, Rob.
Oh yeah, your signal going out, Rob. We can't hear you.
Wipe that mayonnaise off that antenna, nigga.
Smoke, you know I'm coming on the panel with this same shit. You already know that later, right, Smoke?
But yeah, but see, all white people are the same, man. All the white people are the same.
Smoke.
And we created white people, 6,000 years ago. That's what the Bible is talking about. That's why when you do the lineage of Jesus back to Adam, it goes back 6,000 years.
Same questions because I'm not happy with the answers and responses that I've been getting. I said, I'm coming on your channel later with these same questions because I'm not happy with the answers that I'm getting. I'm serious.
This already is my channel.
No, when you go live later, this is bad.
I'm live right now. I'm just gonna stay on.
No, this is Smoke. This is Smoke.
Me and Bap live at the same time right now.
Right. So, he's just gonna stay on. Good, because I'm gonna come and ask again because nobody won't give the right answers, and it's a very, very, very tough topic to research on because it's like everybody's freaking infinite.
Well, Bethy, I have a question for you, Bethy. Do you believe that there really is an answer that is right, in fact?
I believe at some point, yes, there's a right answer. And I don't say anyone is wrong or anyone is right, but it's
you want to find the right answer. I got you.
Yeah, I want to find the right answer.
Well, I think the right answer is the answer of the NOI, which shows that white people was created 6,000 years ago.
I don't believe all the Nation of Islam.
Because when you look at it, okay, let's look at it right. Now, according to science, right, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man was created 6,000 years ago. You can look this up, right? This is not me being whatever they want to label it, but this is just using science. There's science that they researched. The blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man came about 6,000 years ago. You know what I mean? And we created white people through experimentation.
Well, Madonna, the problem I have with that is not all white people are blonde hair and blue-eyed. You have white people with dark hair and dark eyes.
And that's how you know. That goes to show you how we use genetic engineering to create them. And when you look at the redhead, he's one of the fierce. The red-haired white boys, those are like the when you look at them, just look at their characteristics in their nature, right?
Okay, but
the redhead, hold on, just let me finish. The red-haired white boy, he's more the brute, the beast, the more one that's anger and all that shit. And then when you look at the blonde head, look at it, just look at it for what it is. They all
That's
got
racist.
characteristics.
That's racist. That's
So that
racism.
means
First of all,
somebody-
he's
No,
talking
it's
about.
not, bro. They look. Hold on. That's why. Hold on. You remember? Hold on. Anybody remember the movement where they had with the white people with they were saying how they rejected the one with like with the dark red hair. I forgot the ginger movement or
No,
something they had.
no,
That was
no.
showing that
It was just
most
a
white
joke.
people,
It was a
most
joke.
white people don't like that. No, that wasn't a joke. The ginger white haired white people are the ones that's like the lowest of the white
That's
people that they reject. I'm
That's
not
from
saying.
South Park. Madon. That's
No,
from South
that's
Park.
not.
Like, come
That's
on.
history. Bro, look at the
Oh my
nature of
gosh,
the
man.
red-haired white boy and
You're
white
being
woman. They're
ridiculous.
rejected.
Okay,
They're more
but wait, Madon,
rejected.
why don't Madon, why
Bro,
don't
this is
you
a
talk
fact.
about why don't you talk about the first guy, the
I'm
black
giving
guy
my
that
people.
had
Now I'm giving the
hold
people
on.
some real
Why don't
information.
yeah, but
And you want
no,
to
you're
interrupt
not.
me?
No, you're not.
Yes,
You,
I
you,
am.
You ain't
first of
giving
all,
the people
but
real
it's
information at
I'm
all.
telling them
a
study.
back and
Look
forth.
how,
Then
bro.
why don't you tell them about the dark guy with blue eyes? Why don't you tell them about the dark guy with blue eyes? How that came first? We find that before the blonde hair, blue eyes, there was a dark guy with blue eyes. They found. Why don't you tell them about
What
that one?
Yeah, the blonde hair. What I'm saying is, what I'm telling you is this, right? Look at the nature of the blonde haired white people. Look at the nature and the characteristics of the red haired, sandy haired white people. They all got different characteristics in nature, right? This is a
It's based on
creation, bro.
environment you
We
live in. That's
created.
based on environment you live
No,
in.
bro, it ain't no environment. This is talking about your natural instinct. This is nature.
Yeah, nature, right? Environment, right? Environment's part of nature, right?
Oh, wait, bro. I'm telling you, this shows how we created y'all, bro. It's no diss. We created
No,
y'all, bro, to
that's
act
not
and
how it
behave.
works, dude.
It
That's
is,
it.
bro.
That's
We can
no.
observe.
It's
We
a low.
observe it
If you
every
come to
freaking
Discord,
day.
come to Discord and say that. Come to and we'll talk. Dude, you actually
Okay, I
talk to a
will.
geneticist. They're
I will come.
scientists.
I will come over there and
All right.
debunk whatever
All right.
geneticists you got with the level of
Yeah.
information
Okay.
I got
This guy
from
does it for
the
a
most honorable
living.
Elijah
How you?
Muhammad. That's
Yeah.
why Malcolm
So
X
you
was
woke
whooping
up.
niggas
Yeah.
in Oxford and
Okay.
everywhere, bro, with these teachings.
Oxford, really? And he didn't whoop anybody anywhere. What are you talking about? He wasn't
Bullshit.
even about whooping anybody anywhere. He didn't go nowhere and debate.
Man, they was
You think
scared.
Max is doing debates?
Bro, y'all greatest,
First of all,
all y'all people, they
oh my god.
scared of the teachers of the NOI. They fear
Oh
the
yeah.
teachers. That's why they
It's not
feared
fear.
Malcolm and all that.
Madon, it's not fear at all. It's just we can't believe everything that's taught with us. We got to research ourselves
No,
too.
when I say fear, sister, I'm
Because
saying
now,
fear of the truth.
where's the question? Where did our creation come from? Where
We have
was
no
our
creation.
starting point as a people?
We have no birth record, sis.
See,
And Madonna, I have a
I'm
question.
I
Why
didn't
do you-
ask you for birth records. I said our creation as a people. Where did we start from? Where's our root at? And I think that if we
Our
can
root.
where's
go ahead.
our root at
I
Madonna?
come from Krypton. I don't know about you, Earthly.
Well, according to my understanding, the first man created himself. He manifested himself. He manifested him a woman, and they started creating, right? And as time went on, which I mean, this is what I believe, right? This is what makes the most sense to me out of my studies, right?
Okay.
So, and after that process, we you know what I'm saying, we kept we bred with each other and all that and created different what you call black tribes, right? And certain tribes.
so you're from inbreds. You're inbreeding. You're inbreeding.
So, Madon, how did the man manifest himself?
From my understanding, through triple darkness. That's why I'm gonna go a little explicit.
Through
That's
what?
why. Hold on, hold on. Through in triple darkness, the black man created himself. He manifested himself. That's why when you look at
What is triple darkness? You're going over words that I need to understand so I can
the
understand.
triple darkness of what we call space, right? Triple darkness of space. So according to my understanding, that's why when you look at the different when you look at how we created, how the man created, right? That's why the man have a phallus that's erected, that because it penetrates, right? So according to my understanding, he penetrated the triple darkness and created himself and manifested himself, and that's why the man have a phallus that penetrates your womb or your organ, right, and to bring forth more life. So that's how, because everything penetrates. Even when a seed come out of the ground, what it does, it penetrates the soil. So everything from my understanding, penetrated to bring itself forth. So that's how we created ourselves.
So are you basically saying we started off as a fungus?
Nah,
Madon, I don't know if you, Madon, I don't know if you learn biology.
It was in a triple state of space.
A male creates
space.
life. A male creates life. We had the seed. We created life.
That's why we got a phallus. That's why we got a phallus.
Yeah, but you said that the first person was a female. A first person cannot be a female.
I didn't say the first person was a female. I did not say the first person was a female. I said the man. I said man penetrated. No, I said the first man penetrated the triple darkness and created himself. And after he created himself, he created the woman.
Okay, that don't make
See, again, that's your belief. No one knows how it started. No one knows, dude. Abiogenesis is the best we got.
Without a woman because it has
I don't claim to know. That's the whole thing. Abiogenesis is not proven, you know what I'm saying, to the fact that it's 100% sure this is the GPS location of where the first whatever it was sprouted out. It doesn't work that way. We're talking millions and millions upon millions of years ago.
Well, why does the man have a phallus?
I can't believe
to penetrate. Why does the man have a phallus to penetrate?
But he needs something. He can't even be himself without coming through a woman.
But he holds the seed of creation.
That the man just appeared.
Dude, we're not the only people. We're not the only life form with phalluses.
The man appeared on its own and came from nowhere.
That's how we know the man was first.
Oh man, okay, I'm done.
Well, this is a belief. Yeah, now we're
because
getting
the man carries the seed, right? The man carries the seed, man.
Okay,
that's just a fact.
You just
can't get around.
You just coalesced out. You just coalesced off the ether. You just formed out of an ether, out of the energy of the world, and formed into a human being. This is crazy, man. I'm good with that. I don't go by that shit.
Well, what are you gonna say? Life came on a meteorite. It crashed to the earth, man. And the chemical evolution happened. That's what you trying to say?
Yeah, that's more reasonable. That's you're okay. You laugh at that, but that's literally crazy, more reasonable. Bro. That's more reasonable and explainable than saying.
You know how many meteorites that hit this earth? Hold on. Out of all the meteorites that hit the earth, why didn't it happen again? Why?
Well, there's reasons for that. You want to know why? Because everything.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wow. Okay, so get the fuck out of here. So you ask a question and then say, I can explain it to you. Want to hear why? Get the fuck out of here. That's a
it's a meteor just hit America, a couple of months ago. What was it, man?
The media's been hitting America for thousands of years, and we still ain't seen no life form come out that goddamn meteorite yet.
Yeah, so here we go. Ready, Madon? Earth old, solar system older, universe oldest, but everything's been hitting stuff for a long time. But guess what? A lot of time's passed, and there just isn't that much stuff near us anymore. So that's why we don't get hit often, but we still get hit. Does that explain for you?
Man, you trying to preach chemical evolution. You preaching chemical evolution, and you have no proof of it.
Yeah, space big.
How did man procreate with triple darkness? How did that work out?
Well, according to my understanding, man manifested himself. And he understood that he had to have a phallus and testicles, and he created a woman, and they procreated. The man had to be first because he carried the seed of life.
Wait a minute.
See,
if there's some theory, why can't it have understood she needed a man with a phallus? See, that shit can go either way, bro. That shit can go either way, my nigga.
Well, the man penetrating. That's why the phallus is made in this shape.
Okay. That don't mean that he came first because he has the ability to penetrate. That don't prove he came first. That only proves that he has all that proves is that he has the ability to penetrate. That's all that proves. It don't prove nothing else.
Thank you, Smoke.
Well, man carried the seed of life. All our dads carried us around for years until he met our mother.
How did the man get the seed, brother?
He manifested himself.
See, there it is.
So what do you need a bitch for if he can just manifest the seed and manifest itself? What you need a bitch for in the first
place? Because he understood. He understood. He came to the conclusion. He came to the understanding that hey, if I can manifest myself, manifest something that's like me, it's in my image, but I can procreate with it and bring forth that which can be understood, which is people and human beings. That's why if you get with your woman, right, and you make a son, right, You don't even have. Just say you're a Rolling Stone and you don't even ever see your son. But the people around that kid be like, boy, you just like your daddy. You ain't never met your daddy, but people like, boy, you just like your daddy.
That's
Because you
genetic.
created
That's
something.
genetic.
You
Oh my
created something
God.
in your image and your likeness, right?
Well,
So
half
that's
of your
what man
likeness, half of
understood. That's
your
why he
image.
created the woman, because he understood he had to recreate himself.
This is
Yeah,
a
but
powerful
again,
testimony, brother. This is a very
no.
powerful testimony. Amen.
If you
brother.
want to,
Amen.
Well, if you want
if
better
you want to,
understanding of
if
it,
you want,
if anybody,
you want to
let me say
believe
this,
in
Rob. Hold on,
manifestation,
Rob.
Hold
Just let
on.
me say this.
I
If
gotta keep
anybody
the mic
want a
quiet.
better understanding, if anybody want a better understanding of what I'm saying, just study the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and he can break it down better than I can. I just want to put that out there.
Oh man, you breaking out somebody else's teachings? Okay. I don't even
Yeah, that's
hear
what I
that.
believe.
No,
Out of
you
all the stuff I
believe.
study,
You don't believe that. You don't believe. That's not your. That's not an independent belief, nigga. You just regurgitating somebody
exactly.
else's belief.
That's
yeah,
what I was gonna
because out
say,
of
Smoke,
all,
but you
because
cut me off.
I studied the ancient Egyptian creation story. I've studied everybody's creation story, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And I
Can I
laid
ask
them
Madonna?
all out. And the one that
Madonna,
makes the most sense to me is the one from the Nation of Islam.
Madonna, come on, man. How are you gonna say the Nation of Islam? The guy was a child predator, dude. You're gonna say that
That's
honorable? He's not
blasphemy, bro. You
honorable.
have no proof of that. One,
Yeah. Elijah Muhammad is not honorable. Are you out of your mind?
bro,
He's one of
sit
the most
your ass
dishonorable
up.
people in the world.
How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah. Even
Yeah,
hold
what
on.
you mean? Yeah,
You
how
want
dare you?
you want to know? Let me explain to you. Because even your buddy, the guy you put up on a pedestal, Malcolm X, said, "Fuck this guy too." He left him too, and that's funny how you speak of the Malcolm X in the early years, but no one ever speaks of him in the later years when he was about peace and realized like we all have to work together. You guys forget about that part. When he came back from Mecca, he was different.
Man,
but you
who
know
made
that's why
Malcolm?
yeah.
Who made
Who
Malcolm?
killed him? Who killed him? Your buddy,
Your
Muhammad,
people
the
killed Malcolm.
honorable,
Your
the
people
honorable.
killed Malcolm, nigga. Your people killed Malcolm. That's who
honorable.
killed Malcolm.
Really?
Your
Wow,
people,
those are the darkest white
your
people I've
people
ever
bought and
seen.
sold.
Don't let
Your
Those
Rob
are
people
the
bought and
darkest
sold.
white people I've ever seen.
Hold on. Your people bought and
don't let
sold.
Rob trick
Sell out
you, man.
Negroes.
Yeah.
Your people bought and
Oh,
sold. Sell
really?
out Negroes that killed Malcolm. That's how Malcolm died, nigga. Your people
Don't
hired
let
sell out
Rob
Negroes
I
to
trick
kill
got
you,
you.
Malcolm,
man.
So it
nigga.
wasn't white shooters though, right? It wasn't white shooters, right? It wasn't white shooters, right?
Like I said,
Don't let
white
him
people
do
been
it,
hiring
Chief.
black people to kill
It
us for
wasn't.
years.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if you're dumb enough to do it, that's on you still.
Yeah, it was murder for hire. Your people hired
So there is
your
a
people
price.
hired
So
my people
there's a
to
price.
kill
Yeah.
Malcolm. That's what it was.
So there's a.
See, Rob, you
This is
can't
not looking
pull
good
that
for you.
small time
This
stuff
ain't
over
no.
on
This ain't.
me.
I'm not trying to pull it. You're making
Yes,
yourself
you
look
is.
bad.
You
You're
did
saying that
try.
your people. No. You're making your people look bad. You're saying there's a price where they're going to kill one of the most important people in history
Hold on.
for
Didn't they say?
for a
Wait
couple
a minute,
thousand
Rob.
bucks.
Hold on.
Whatever.
Since you know the story, didn't
This
they
isn't
say
a flex.
who the people
This isn't a
who did
flex,
they who
dude.
did? Hold on. Hold on. History shows that the people that shot Malcolm was working with the
Brothers
FBI.
shot.
They was working with the
Oh
FBI,
sure.
right or wrong?
Oh
Was
sure
that
there
not?
is.
Was it?
No, there
Was they
wasn't.
not? Was they? Hold on.
No.
Was they working with it? Hold on. The people that was
No.
involved with Malcolm, was they working with the FBI? Yes or no?
No. Nation of Islam.
That's a lie. Why did Malcolm X do to sue the FBI then?
Nation of Islam killed him. Like the
Man,
honorable
get the fuck
guy.
out
The
of here,
honorable one.
Rob, bro. Shut your ass up. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
You
come to
big head.
Discord. I will tear you up, bro.
Man, whatever, bro. Man, whatever, bro. All you got is lies. That's what I'm saying.
No, all you
When
got is this
people really look at it,
Afrocentric fucking
why
goofy
did
shit.
Malcolm X's daughter? See, this is how I'm just talking to my people. Now, this is how you know. Malcolm X's
Your
daughters
people. Who are
didn't
you,
sue the Nation
Moses?
of Islam. Malcolm X's daughters didn't sue the Nation of Islam. They sued the FBI. And look at why they sued the FBI. And then we can see who was involved with Malcolm's death. Y'all try to put
You're
it on the
weirdo.
Nation of Islam, but we know it's sellouts,
Okay.
and we know it's agent
Oh my God.
provocateurs in
Listen.
any organization we
Cool.
start. In any organization
Sure,
we
buddy.
start, we know it's agent provocateurs and sellout
Oh my
Negroes within it.
gosh. You're such
That
a liar.
motherfucker
The
turncoat
people
and
who
work for the
shot
goddamn white man, and we know that's a fact.
dude. The people who
Ain't no
shot Malcolm
goddamn
X
Jews.
were apprehended. The people who shot him, they know who they are. They were African American men who shot him. Nation of
They were
Islam.
agent
They know.
provocateurs. They was working for your people.
Okay. All right, pseudo buddy. Pseudo comment.
No pseudo. You can't get around it, Rob. You see, that's what I'm saying, Rob. You can't step, bro. Your arms are too short to box with God, bro. Remember that.
Oh boy, here we go.
Using someone else's line. You use a lot of people's lines. You should come up with your own.
I'm just telling you, man. Listen, y'all are our creation. So be happy, pay honor. That's why the scriptures say
Oh
honor your
yeah,
mother and father, and your days
yeah,
will be longer. You should be honoring all the black people
yeah.
you see, bro.
Really.
We your mother and
Yeah.
father, and you need to get
I
your
am
ass
not.
right. You've been
I
a
have
spoiled
never.
brat
Yeah.
running
I
across
am
the
not.
goddamn globe, causing
Yeah.
goddamn mayhem.
Yeah.
And we
I have
about to
Smoke,
put
never
I'll
never
y'all,
be
seen.
back in about
I
and
an
we
have.
hour
about to
and
put
a
y'all
half.
asses. We about to
I
set
gotta go
y'all
Oh,
get
you're
asses
some
right.
straight.
water. Hey, y'all.
Listen.
Hey, Smoke.
So
Smoke.
Rob, if you want to do right,
Hey,
get on the right side. You got an opportunity.
Madon.
Come to.
Smoke.
You're crazy, Madon.
Smoke. I'll be
I'm not
back in
crazy.
about
I'm
an
speaking
hour and a
back.
half. I gotta go get some waters. I gotta get waters in my house.
What's
Y'all
up,
crazy.
sis? I'm listening.
No, I'm just
Madon,
I'll be back.
I can tell you right now why you didn't make us, Madon, because I ain't never had a blowout at a Walmart. You know, anywhere in public. I haven't had a
Madonna,
blowout where I'm just
don't let
screaming and shit.
Raw
I
trigger
know
you.
I ain't from you.
I
We
know,
ain't from
Rob.
you.
I've been
We
dealing with
don't
Rob
act
for
like
years.
you. We don't look like you. We don't think like you. We don't move, walk, talk,
Hey,
sleep,
Raw,
drink, eat,
you
sleep,
said
shit like
y'all
you.
that Malcolm talk about working together. Can you still pull a plow?
Yeah, man. We invented it.
Cause I'm gonna put your ass in the field. You've been working out
Okay,
still, right?
of course, man. I got done. I just did back today. Back today was back
How
I'm
you
gonna
Monday.
put a
invented the
plow.
plow? And they
I'm
had
gonna put a
plows in
plow
Egypt
on
and
your
Nubia.
ass.
But Rob, yeah, go study what I said, Rob. You go see the black people. We are y'all mothers and fathers. We created y'all, bro. Y'all our motherfucking disoriented. That's why y'all always going around talking about y'all found something new, discovered and shit. Oh, we discovered this. New York, New Amsterdam, New Orleans, all this new shit. Get the fuck out of here. But Rob, the truth of the fact of the matter is we created y'all, bro. That's just a fact. We ain't come from y'all. And this ain't belittling white people. They just telling y'all the truth that y'all own people hiding from y'all, man. The world, you know what I'm saying? Some white people know it, but they want to keep y'all ignorant. But that
Hey,
time is up.
Madonna, would you ever date a white girl?
Nah, back in the before I had understanding, I like when I lived in Texas, I had a couple snow bunnies before I had real knowledge of self. You know what I mean? But I didn't marry them or make them my girl. It was just, you know what I'm saying? What's popping? Get some money. Hey,
Would you
but
ever
now,
He
would
changes
you
his.
ever procreate with a white girl?
nah, that's nah. They'll be winning. She'll be winning if I do that.
How?
I mean, it's some fine ass white women out here. Don't get me wrong. I see them. I never deny that. Hey, it's some beautiful ass white women out here, but I can't dilute my DNA, man. It's best to keep my DNA strong. You know what I'm saying? I don't
How would they
want
be
to create
winning?
a Nephilim
How would they be winning if that happened?
because they have part of they have part of the tree of good, the tree of knowledge, bro. We the real tree of knowledge. There, bro. That's like, yeah, our DNA is special, bro. We create look at it. Look what happens when our DNA get mixed with theirs. What do we produce? Steph Curry's and all these different things. You know what I mean? So it's best to just, I mean, we create good things out of it, but it's best to not dilute yourself, bro. That's why. But if you want to do it, I can't stop you.
What if you procreated with an African lady? Would that be a dilution?
Oh nah, that'll be that shit. That'll be right and exact. Anything get more powerful.
What about an Asian lady?
Yeah, that'll be as well. Yeah, that'll be like a dilution as well. But I can't tell people what to do. People gonna love who they want. But to me, it's best to keep our lineage strong and not dilute it. So they winning. White folks winning when they get our when we procreate with them.
So you a Pan African?
Nah. I'm a god of the earth. That's what I feel. I believe this whole earth is
So
ours.
if you procreate with anything outside of your own race or ethnic group, that would be considered a dilution.
Yeah, you'll be downgrading your baby.
Right. So it's different melanated or colored or whatever, however you want to say it, different groups. That's not niggas.
Yeah, that's why what I was telling Rob, that's why the people of India is older than white people.
No, I'm
The
saying,
people,
so if you procreate with a dark-skinned Indian, would that be a dilution or no?
yeah, it'll be a dilution, but you'll be more closer to the that which was original than being with the white. You see what I'm saying? Because we created the people of India as well, and that's why they got that hue.
Wait, whoa. What you mean? How that happen?
Uh, the best way I can tell you is go look up the most honorable Elijah Muhammad breakdown how what we call the races was created on the earth. And
just break it down for us real quick. Give us the cliff note.
Well, basically, it was just like I was saying. According to what I've studied, it was over a 200 year. It took a 200 year process to create what we call the different colors, like the Asians and all this. Just it was like a grafting process where you would take one and you take the lighter and you keep and as you graft the lighter with the lighter, it'll produce something lesser, and you just keep that process going. But I just watch other people. It's a interview with the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, breaking all this stuff down, where he can make it make way more sense than it probably sound. Coming from me. But yeah, it was a grafting process basically, where you just graft out, like you grab the brown with the brown, and it's gonna get lighter. You grab the lighter with the lighter, it's gonna get lighter, and that you continue that process over periods of times. You can see how you get the different colors that we have on the planet. And the white was the last.
Are we talking gene splicing?
It was genetic grafting. Genetic grafting. That's why.
Right. So we talking genetics instead of like sex.
Right.
Okay. All right. I'm understanding. I'm following. Come on. What happened to him? Nigga phone must have died or something. Damn, every time I get ready to learn the truth, shit happen. I had shit to do today, but I got rained out, so I'm stuck in the house. Who is FBA Forever? FBA Forever. Man, what the fuck is this? Damn, Smoke, what happened to everybody? Bat went to sleep. Smoke over there making potato salad. Draco. What gotta start playing with these niggas? Navy poet. Draco, you gotta do a remix of that Flat Earth jam. Do a video. Let's do a AI video for that month. For these flat earth bitches running they nigga lips. That hoe gonna always be a classic. It start raining. I'm finna go outside. Sister Betty had to go wash out her mason jar. Come about she gonna get some water. She cleaning them old jelly jars so she can drink out of them. Yeah, he killed them flat earth niggas. I mean, anybody have a flat earth debate and they don't come out to that song, they doing themselves a disservice. Damn, I want to go. I got shit to do. That song was ass. Junebug, y'all got cooked up. All you flat earthers got put in a flat skillet and cooked up, nigga. On a flat top. Free Papoose, get out of here, man. You a flat earther too, Free Papoose? So when you gonna get? Shit, I got it already typed up. One, come on, one. You a flat earther too? Come on. Casino, bring your ass up here. I'll make some content out of you. So do you think we had our own military? So, I don't know. Who is we? Original Skywalker. Yeah, I mean, in Texas, we had our own military schools, and yeah, we had our own Navy, own Army. Yeah, Texas niggas is known to fight. We've been studying war for a long time. Shalom, fam. What the fuck, shalom? 2015. Come on, Juan. Is that when you got a hold to some bad dope? Leave it alone, brother. It was some good shit out there in 2015. You can still get some real dope. I don't know what happened. You must have smoked one of them real little wet cigarettes. That was that good shit back then. Come on, Juan. One day you looked out over the horizon and said, this shit flat. You had to be high on something, nigga. Smash Idol, come on up here, man. Give a nigga a confession. Come to the altar. One, leave that flat earth camp, man. Leave it. Them niggas got cooked. Me and Madonna going on tour. I'm gonna set him up under the 360 deal to do a tour. Come on, Smash Idol. Come to the altar, brother. Question everything since high school, religion, politics, where we came from, all started with pyramid. Why we had. Yeah, that's cool. Nigga, when you start questioning shit, did you get any answers? And the answer you came up with, they wrong. But did you come up with the right answer? Or you just still got questions? Who fly in the air curve instead of what? Who fly in air? Who fly in an air curve instead of? Wait, man, that don't even make sense. Who fly in air carrier instead of an airplane? Come on, man. True shoe. Whatever in that picture, nigga, leave it alone. Cause that shit ain't even make no goddamn sense. That shit done fried your little two brain cells. Try again. Clarify that question, True shoe. I always have questions as long as they're mainstream narrative. I don't understand the question, nigga. You could smoke with superhero. Come on, smashing all the nigga. You see, you barely paying rent, nigga. You can't smoke with me. I've been indoctrinated myself since I graduated college. What the fuck? Come on, Juan. That don't even make sense. De-indoctrinating. I made it simple for you. No, nigga, you trying to make a play on words, dumbass boy. One truth. You just went to the other side of the coin, nigga. The chat knows. Okay. One. Let me tell you something, bro. If you go into a room of ignorant people, that don't make everybody in there right. They just all ignorant. Y'all let this fake Mason stage and say, come on, free Papoose. We know you over there beating off in your mama house. Listen, open that window, nigga, and let some air in that room. That motherfucker, you gonna get a disease. We expose the mainstream narrative one live stream. Oh yeah, I love challenging these narratives. Exposing them, nah. It's once you know it's a narrative, nigga, there's nothing else to do. It's just a narrative. That's like acting crazy to let everybody know that this motherfucker crazy. Nigga, they gonna think you crazy. Don't do it to yourself, Warren. Just keep questioning. Fuck, don't worry about exposing. Cause you're gonna look just as crazy as the motherfucker you trying to expose. American and blessings, brother. That's like going into a fucking strip club, one, and then coming out and be saying, man, they in there taking their clothes off. People think I'm crazy now. I explain indoctrination. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Warren. Nigga, you gonna look fucking crazy. Nobody's gonna listen to you because you look just as crazy as the person you trying to expose. Where's Nami? I didn't see Nami. What up, Nami? Juan Torres. It's an old saying, it takes one to know one. So if you know that this motherfucker's crazy, you gotta be crazy too. Empress, they forgot to do. What word would you like me to pronounce? Smash. You're the one to challenge my intellect. I've been down the rabbit hole. That's a choice, Juan Torres. To go down anywhere. It's a choice. Knowing it's just a rabbit hole is enough.
Oh shit.
Bow then took off that blunt. I know your ass wasn't asleep. You was just stuck. You hit that motherfucker too hard.
I had to run and grab some more backwoods.
I feel your pain.
Hell yeah. Where everybody go? Where all the pseudos go?
Sister Betty had to go get some water. Everybody had to make a little run real quick. They'll be back.
Yeah, they'll be back.
When things don't make sense and stay on the blue pill.
Chill out.
Asleep. What? One, that don't make sense.
Man, where Rob Knox's slow ass at?
I done beat him up real quick.
Oh, I figured you would get his ass.
Yeah, he was out of there. Juan Torres said he been trying to wake people up. You know where he's staying, Bap.
Juan's a good guy.
I ain't saying he good or bad. But he wants to expose the narratives and everybody think he crazy. And I was telling him, nigga, if it's a crazy motherfucker sitting right here and you jumping around, yelling and screaming, telling everybody he crazy, you the one that's gonna look crazy.
In a world full of evilness, the righteous one is the bad guy.
See, I don't think of it that way, Bal. I think of it as always being balanced. The universe is never unbalanced. I think that's an impossibility. You can't have more of one side than the other side.
Yeah, you can have more on one side than the other side.
You can have an unbalanced universe.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. You gotta break that one down. That don't make sense.
The laws of unbalance is what makes shit operate and change. The operation to maintain or try to hit or reach balance. So, you know, that's always going to be a wobbling factor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. That's a deep thing, man. It's a deep thing that you're going to have to, that we got to grasp. You sure?
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that it's always balanced. So you saying it's
I'm
not?
saying if it was always balanced, then there would be no conflict, there would be no turmoil, there would be no or I don't know, bro. Maybe it is balanced, or maybe it ain't. Who can say that the universe is balanced? I don't fucking know, kid. How do you even measure the balance of the universe? Like, how do we measure it? Like, what is our method of quantifying what is balanced, what is not balanced that pertains to the universe?
Well, all right, think of it like this. This is the way I think of it. Just, going to the mind of the stick. It's a whole, right? The whole is always whole. It contains everything that's in it, right? Whatever size it is, or how far deep. It's a whole. You can never break up the whole.
But science teaches that they're within that whole, inside that foundation or that compound, which engulfs the whole. Outside of that, there's other things that are whole that is not in connection.
That's not it. That's what I'm saying. I don't think of nothing outside of the all. The all is everything. You can't have something outside of the all.
See, I don't really subscribe to all, because all is all. You feel me? And that's the unlimited infinity of the universe. You see what I'm saying? All meaning that's it. Like, this is all. This is everything. You feel what I'm saying? But in the universe, there is no all. There is no, this is it. This is everything. It's unlimited. You feel what I'm saying? The universe is unlimited, bro.
So how you gonna have something outside of it?
That's what I'm saying. So whatever you think is your whole, because within the universe, there's galaxies. And within our galaxy, we think that's end all be all until we looked outside of that whole. You feel me? And understood that we're just the corner in the sector and the microscopic dust particle as it pertains to the universe.
That's what I'm saying. So if you got everything, right? Even if you know it's there or not, it's part of the whole, right? So if you squeeze one side, the other side gonna have an opposite and equal reaction. That's gonna always balance out.
What if it don't work like that in quantum physics? And normal physics, yes, I will totally 100% agree that if you was to squeeze something and as the whole, the other side is going to look different than the side that you're squeezing on. For instance, like a water bed, you push down on it, the other side is going to go up, in reference. So I'm with that in normal reality and the way physics work. But in quantum physics, things don't work. You can add multiple things together and it never gain or increase. Do you see how weird that is?
Give me an example.
Give you an example. Well, there's a metal that's on the periodic table called element 114. I think it's called bismuth, some shit like that. Bismite, some shit like that. And you can add properties to it. You can add iron, you can add whatever to it. It doesn't gain in weight. It absorbs it, but it doesn't grow. It doesn't get bigger. It doesn't gain weight. It's weird.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, that's part where they're looking at it from not a normal physics reality, but from a quantum physics reality, much like how they look at quartz. So we know that there's physics and there's quantum physics. You see what I'm saying? We know that there's natural phenomena and there's supernatural, or what we would call supernatural phenomena. So science is only able to explain certain aspects of this universe. There's certain forces that haven't even been explained nor even been acknowledged. You feel what I'm saying, Smoke?
Yeah. I feel you, but no, I don't know about the imbalance. That still don't explain the imbalance.
Yeah, it does. Imbalance is what makes imbalances change. Balance is balance, meaning it's going to stay that way. Life and universe, the things are going to change. That's the only thing that stays consistent is the change.
No, I didn't say consistent. Balance don't mean consistent because, right? So just like if you have,
like for instance, if you got a weight and you want the weight to balance equal weight, it has to stay consistent with the weight that is being balanced on both sides. They have to stay consistent. If it changes, it has to change. So that's what I'm saying. The balance is to stay consistent, is the way I look at it. I mean, well, maybe it could be balanced without consistency. I don't know.
Yeah, because if you just put in the simplest form, right? A scale. You got some weights on one side and you got some bales of grain on the other side. They can be balanced, but the consistency of the two objects is different.
Oh, but the weight consistency is the same. You're not weighing the balance based off of the object. You're weighing it based off of the weight itself. So the object may change, that is true, but the weight going to change. I mean, stay consistent, right? So if you put 52 pounds of metal on that motherfucker and put 52 pounds of hay, nonetheless, it's 52 pounds.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So the balance of the universe is always balanced, but the consistency may differ. That's what causes change, but it's still balanced after it change.
Well, I'd say the only thing that's going to stay consistent within that balance is what's being balanced, if that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? In order for it to be balanced, it has to remain consistent. If it's inconsistent, there's no balance at all. You can't have something balanced with inconsistency.
But whatever causes inconsistency balances it out.
No. Okay. So you're saying change is the balance, not being consistent is the balance. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying it's gonna always be balanced, but it don't have to be consistent.
You're saying no matter what, even if it do change, it's going to try to find its way to balance.
No, it's going to automatically, as soon as the change happens, the balance happens.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Because you can't have an unequal equation.
Well, what's a 30 up under a 40? That's an improper fraction.
Yeah, that's not an equation. That's a fraction.
But if you was to add if you was to take that down fraction and then try to multiply it to the whole, right? That would be an improper fraction.
Yeah, you can have equations with improper fractions.
I don't know, bro. I just say, man, shit. We
don't
know.
You just gotta do further studies, man. Do some more research.
Yeah, I just say, man, we don't know half of the shit we think we know, man. If we ain't gonna understand what quantum physics is, then we ain't. It's gonna be hard to understand. Yeah, within our little compound, shit may be all. Everything may be all of all. But outside of this motherfucker, all may not
Let's
be.
go and break down the quantum physics, man. Let's go and break that shit down. Break the people off,
Man,
man.
I'm not a.
You trying to wake up the people.
I can't do it, bro. You probably can do it, bro.
I can't do it. I ain't no good teacher.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. I can't just go off the top of the head and just quote out quantum physics breakdown and how it involves in mechanics. Nigga, who the fuck you think I am? That nigga in that wheelchair? Come on, fam.
You the hood scientist. Just give it the
I'm
hood.
not that nigga in the wheelchair that let the computer talk.
Breakdown.
I ain't Stephen Hawking, my nigga.
I know it. You Bapperton Hawkins. Give us the hood breakdown. Just the surface, you know what I'm saying? Well, niggas can pick it up. Don't put too much on where they can't handle.
All right, this is what quantum physics says about you. You don't exist, but you exist everywhere at the same time. So now
that's too deep. Bap, that's too much. You gotta
that's what I'm saying. I can't explain shit like that, man. I'm sorry.
You gotta break it down a little bit more. You gotta.
I can't.
You trying to
That's
give
all
them
I
a
know.
whole state.
I can't. That's the only part I can understand is what they said, right? Anything about trying to break it down, making it make sense. I figure you can do that for us. That's what you good at make sense for.
You want me to give them the dummy version?
Yeah.
Well, you got to break it down to me so I can digest it and break it down to the.
All right, so listen, this is what quantum physics says about the human. You're not existing, but also existing everywhere at the same time. Now go ahead, break that shit down to the people and
now you gotta give me more than that. You gotta give me the whole.
That's all I know, though, big bro. Like I'm telling you, like that's all I know. Like I can't give you no more. I don't got no more.
I'm saying you talk about quantum physics, right? So you gotta give me the the background. Who came up with this, and how did they calculate and get this?
I don't know. You feel me?
I think what you talking about is magic.
No, it's the study of matter. The study of magic. The study of matter and how energy in the smallest scales can be subatomical, and when it comes into what a state or in the element of that we call atoms. So it's like the study of nuclear power in a way, bro. It's weird. Or universal power, spectrum power, universal potential energy type shit, bro. Come on, now break this shit down. Help me make it, because I don't understand it.
I'm learning. I gotta learn first.
No, listen. Matter of fact, let's pull it up. Can we pull it up just so we can read? So you don't think I'm pulling your leg or something? I know you probably think.
Come on, let's do it. Yeah, no, I believe you. I believe you.
Because I think you think I'm bullshit. Because I don't understand.
Let's pull it up. Nah, let's not fucking around. Come on, let's pull it.
All right, let me Google it.
The Afro Man, and that matter in what? Yeah, casino, that makes sense.
All right, let's put it up on the screen, okay? Now, we're just going to read a little bit. We're going to read. Quantum physics is the study of matter and energy in the smallest scales, where particles behave in a way that defines classical intuition, governed by a discrete energy levels, probabilities, and wave-particle dualities. What quantum physics studies. All right. Quantum physics explores the behavior of electrons, photons, atoms, and other microscopic particles, revealing phenomena that classical physics cannot explain. At this scales, particles can act like both wave and particles, existing in multiple states simultaneously, superposition and interacting in the ways that can instantaneously affect distant particles. So theoretically, if you already exist in multiple places, you can be in multiple places. That means you can astro or actually physically travel instantaneously, not through inertia, not through anything, but just through quantum physics. You could actually get to places without never having to, travel to places. You could instantly get there.
What part? What part? What part you read that said that part?
Well, it said that these particles act like waves, right? And these particles exist in multiple states simultaneously. And so, in other words, when you get into quantum physics, like photons, neutrons, electrons, and atoms, your body is consisted of. You're saying you're literally made up of the exact things that they're calling and quantifying as quantum physics. It says it right on the screen.
I ain't see that part, Pinky.
That's right on the screen. I mean, I literally got it on the screen.
No, what you just said, that ain't on the screen.
Well, I kind of added in my own nuances based
okay.
on.
You gotta let me know when you're doing that, because I won't be looking for it.
Yeah, so if they're saying that these subparticles, which is photons, neutrons, electrons, and other microscopical particles, can both operate within waves and in particle form, which means that they can be in multiple states simultaneously. They can be over large distances, but instantaneously affect the distance within those particles. It's called quantum entanglement.
Yeah, but that's two different particles. That's not the same particle being in two places at one time.
Well, it said that one thing. So the electron can both operate as a wave and a particle. The photon can operate as a wave and a particle at the same time, is what it's saying. So theoretically, it could be in two places at the same time.
No, that's not right. That's a wrong assumption.
Okay, well, break this shit down to us, brother. That's what you here for.
What part? The wave and particle part? That means
all of it, the whole thing, everything. Make it make sense to us.
Wave and particle, right? It can act like both a wave and a particle. That's called superposition until it's observed. Exist in multiple states simultaneously, right? Superposition. That means it's like all the ingredients to a pizza. It's not a pizza until you put them together.
Yeah, but it says multiple, instead of acts in multiple states simultaneously, which is superposition. But it also says
exist in multiple states.
Exist in multiple states, simultaneously, which is superposition.
Right.
Which it also says that and interact in ways that can instantaneously affect distant particles.
Right, that's entanglement. So if you have two atoms, right? Atoms got electron, neutron, proton, and they interacted at one point in time, and they separate. No matter how far that distance is, if they quantumly entangle, what affects one would have the opposite effect on the other one.
Oh, you're saying we'll have an opposite effect?
Yeah. It's like two wheels, right? If you got two wheels rolling, like if your front and back wheel rolling, right, at the same time, if you bring those to touch each other, what'll happen?
They both rolling the same way, but if you make them two touch, it's gonna make both of them stop. So if you separate them, what happens to one in the
Yeah,
front?
but
It's
that's
gonna be the opposite
that's
of the one that
normal.
happens in the back.
That's normal physics, though. You're explaining normal physics,
Right,
which
right. I'm just putting it on the quantum level. This is what's happening.
and I understand normal physics, but quantum
Right, on the
physics
quantum
is
level,
the
that's what
total
happens.
opposite.
Right. That's on the quantum level because you're dealing with electrons, protons, atoms, and other microscopic particles. I'm just explaining it
So
using
let me
something
ask you
deep.
this: does a tire have electrons and a neutrons in it?
Yeah, they made up. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So, but see, what you're explaining with those particular things is how it reacts in normal physics. But in quantum physics, electron, which is inside that tire, could be in full form as electron, photon, atom, or in other microscopic form in another different place. So as that rotating
No. They two different particles. They can't. A particle can't be in two places at one time. You can have entangled particles. They're entangled. Entangle means two that has some type of connection. No matter how far apart they're away, one can be on the Earth and the other one can be on the sun. But if they're quantumly entangled, the one that get affected on the sun is going to have an opposite of effect on the one on Earth. They're not the same. They just entangle quantumly.
No, I'm saying though, super, that electrons, photons, atoms, and other microscopics are particles. Okay, and they have a classical way that they operate in physics, but in quantum physics, those particular particles act like a wave while also acting like a particle simultaneously.
Right, until they acted on, and then it
ain't until they interacted.
Yeah, because
they automatically interact in ways instantaneously, which affects them over distance.
Yeah, but things in motion tend to stay in motion. Things at rest tend to stay at rest.
That's normal physics, bro. That's
quantum physics also. It's quantum physics also, because in the Hadron Collider, those atoms are moving. So in quantum physics, it's still the same. You moving a particle, no matter how big it is. It still has. But the math breaks down because of, you're just dealing with particles. You're not dealing with a group of particles. You're dealing with one. So when they shoot particles at each other, that particle is still moving.
I'm saying
until it hits something else, and then you'll see a change.
But what I'm saying is, in quantum physics, a particle can't even be stopped. It can't be slowed down, even to a -0.
Well, how they collide them then?
That's a whole nother question. That's a whole nother
question. I'm saying it can be stopped because if they hit another particle, if they hit another particle in quantum physics,
rest. What I'm saying, it never rests. It's never not moving, no matter what. Whether you're moving it, whether you're trying to move it, whether you're looking at it,
can be destroyed. It can be destroyed. It can be broken down. That's what an atom bomb is. You just ripping that motherfucker apart and getting nothing but energy out of it. That's what causes the explosion. The energy that's holding that motherfucker together, you release that, and that particle don't exist anymore. It turned into
no. Theoretically, what I'm saying is they can't rest for scientific measurement. But yes, you can annihilate the fucking entire planet by splitting the motherfuckers. Yeah, annihilation. Yeah, for sure. destroying it.
Yeah, you can destroy
But
water,
it
and it
can't
just
rest.
turns into energy, turns into
can't
heat,
rest.
light. Say again.
Oh no, you're right. No, I'm saying no, you're right. You said.
You know, Schrodinger. I don't know how to say it.
See, in
Schrodinger.
most things, when you tear it apart and break it down, it turns into pieces in normal physics.
Yeah, but we're on a particle level. We're on a quantum.
In quantum physics, if you were to try to break down a particle, it goes into the whole.
Yeah, but you talking about we're on a quantum level now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about in quantum.
Yeah, when you tear it down, it turns into energy. You might have like some free shit, but they're attached to another substance.
Man, I'm just telling you, theoretically, it's already studied, bro. According to this shit, bro, you exist in multiple different places. You're affecting other particles in waves at the same time, bro.
I think you just got a misunderstanding of what you're reading.
Bro.
Yeah, you can't have even in quantum physics, you can't have the same particle in two different places. That's impossible because you can't have balance that way.
All you got to do is ask it. You want me to ask and see, can a particle exist in two or more places at the same time?
Go ahead. Let's see what it say.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Let's see.
But I've been wrong before. I'm a dummy.
Quantum superposition. According to sciencematrix.org, quantum superposition is the fundamental principle that allows a quantum particle to exist in multiple states at the same time. These states can be different locations, different energy levels, or different spins.
So when we was talking about superposition, this is exactly what superposition is where two particles exist at two different spots at the same time. That same particle.
Two different particles. Not the same.
No. Where can a particle exist in two different spots at the same time?
No. It didn't say spot. It say state, brother. Just ask the question the way you ask it. Can one particle?
Super. It says it right here on the screen. Can a particle exist at two different spots at the same time? It said in quantum mechanics, a particle can exist in multiple states or locations simultaneously due to the principle of superposition. That's what it says.
No, man. No.
So I'm not reading it right? I didn't read it right?
No, you said can one particle exist in two different places? Ask it that. Because you're misunderstanding superposition. It says it right there. Two different states. Two different particles.
What does state mean?
In particle physics, like spin. Like
no, look.
Yeah, you know what the right hand rule is? You know what the right hand rule is?
Hold on. Let me answer this phone call. Hold on.
Peace and love, family.
Hey, Jackie Brown.
Super, this conversation might be a little above my pay grade, but let me just offer this one for quantum. Me and David in the chat, we saying a man, he's one. aspect. He got two different women pregnant at the same time. They both lie with his aspect. There you go, quantum.
Okay, that makes sense.
Thank you.
I can't argue with that.
Y'all going too far. Y'all digging too deep. It's just right there on the surface level about the balance, about the frequencies, about the energies, about the existing everywhere.
Well, let me ask you this, Jackie. Do you think that the universe can be? This is how it started. I say the universe can never be unbalanced. That's the way I. What do you think? Can there be imbalance in the universe?
It's imbalanced right now. What we operate now is unnatural, unbalanced.
Okay.
When I say that, yeah, when I say that, I'm talking about climate changes that the men are making. Men are making weather, which is affecting our natural weather system. The reason why we're not having real winters and real summers, our mosquitoes are not dying, our honeybees are dying off. You know what I mean? We get these new species, creations and bugs and stuff like that. It's imbalanced. It's imbalanced with all the fracking and stuff that's going on in the earth that's supposed to be causing a global warming. It's imbalanced.
How do we get it back into balance?
The same way you got it unbalanced, like any code, like anything that's going on. To undo it, you do the opposite of. It's simple. It really is just that simple. You know what I mean?
Now,
I love
my bad.
Go ahead,
Jackie Brown, what's the word?
Peace and love, brother. I was just saying, listen, quantum, one aspect being at one place and then in other places. A man, his own aspect, he get two different women pregnant at the same time. There he is. He in three different places, right? Yeah, he lies in both of those women and in himself. That's one aspect, the same aspect in three different places. Right? Babs, you on the phone again, or you over there picking boogers? Super, can you hear me?
I heard you, but I was waiting on Bow's response. You had addressed that to him. I think he picking books.
No, listen, because the thing was, I said that a particle can exist at two different places at the same time. You said, I don't believe so. And this is what it states right here.
No, man, you said spots and all this other shit. Listen.
Yeah, look.
Ask it. Wait. Ask it.
Look what it says right here.
A particle, the original question, man, you changed it. Can a particle exist in two different places at the same time? Just ask it that.
At the two different places? You said places, right?
Yeah, because we in science now. You gotta use scientific terms.
Well, I just showed you that. I just showed you a particle being in two different
Look what
places.
it says. Look what it says, just for your answer. Like it's the same goddamn answer, no matter how you asked it. Listen, yes, at a quantum level, a particle can exist. Why? Because of in superposition in multiple locations simultaneously. That's literally what it's saying.
No, man, where's the question?
The question is typed right here in Google.
Can a particle exist in two different places at the same time?
That's what you literally just told me to put in. So, and then when we ask the question,
quantum level, a particle can exist.
That's what we're talking about. Quantum physics
of multiple locations simultaneously. That's not. Come on, man. No, that brother, to have a quantum entanglement, it must consist of two particles. You can't be entangled with yourself. That's what I'm saying. What they saying is,
you can't go around the fact that it
no, I'm
says
saying the way you trying to understand it is it that it's one particle, it's one thing, and this thing
well, let's ask
exists
it in one
in
particle.
two different places.
Hold
That's
on.
like being
Let's
you
ask
in
look.
Africa and in America at the same time.
Look, we're gonna ask it,
That's
can
physically
one particle,
impossible, brother.
look, we're gonna ask it, can one particle exist? Look, now we're gonna ask, can one particle? Yes. This is the same answer.
No, you're not understanding what you're reading.
Well, help me make it make sense for all of us. Because what I'm reading on the screen says, yes, at quantum level, a particle, not particles, which is plural, meaning one particle can exist in multiple locations.
No, you took out superposition. It can exist in a superposition of multiple locations, brother. You can't take it out.
What is superposition?
Superposition is two particles entangled. Two.
And her in the bed and him and her in the bed. That is that same man, his sperm that he owned is his. And then when he go and get those two different women pregnant, he left the aspect of him in both of them. So yeah, the superposition is sex. And then you get these two babies by two different women, and you got your aspect of you in two different people in two different parts of the world. It can happen.
Hey, I'm just letting you know, superposition does not mean entanglement.
No, superposition mean it hasn't been determined yet. Like in quantum computing, you can be a 1 or a 0 or anything in between until you acted upon.
No, what it means is it's not in a defining position. It's not in one particular place. That's why they're saying it's at two different places.
No, man, position in science. You thinking position in layman. You got to use scientific terms. State. When you think of a state in science, you thinking about the right-hand rule. What state is that particle in? Which way is it spinning?
Listen, when it says position of state, it's talking about
right. Look, state vector. Look, right there in parentheses.
It's talking
about. Look in parentheses right there. It says state vector.
Listen, it's talking. But when it says superposition of states, it's talking about what particle is operating as a particle or a wave. That's the states that it
it's neither. It's neither. Look, state vector.
I said you can't really define which one it operates in. It's in both of them
until you observe it. Once you observe it, it defines. Because look, it's only two things that you can do. Okay,
hold on. Hold on. This how you know when we talking about states and other factors that it's talking about an actual location. Because look, it said a wave function state vector. It said at the same time. But listen, then it said this is fundamentally different from classical objects, which are always in one location. I mean, which is in one location at the time. You understand what I'm saying? They can't, and in normal physics, you can't be at two places at once.
Man, look, if you got a particle, you don't know if it's a part. Go ahead.
No, my bad. Go ahead.
If you got a particle, you don't know if it's a wave or a particle until you measure it. At the time that you measure it, it defines itself. You don't know. You can only tell what form it's in or where it's at. You can't have both at the same time.
So a wave can't operate as a wave and a particle at the same time.
Once it's a wave, it's a wave.
Is that like if I'm standing in my kitchen talking on my phone, cooking dinner, and I'm telling my daughter on the phone to go and get some soda with the dinner, and I'm sending another daughter next door and telling her to tell a neighbor that somebody came over her house yesterday driving a blue car. Is that the same thing as a wave?
Well, yeah, because listen, let's think about it. There is a such thing as something that's called wave particles, which means that they're both operating as a wave and a particle at the same time.
And my is a particle, and then it's turned into a wave because it comes from from me speaking to my daughters translating my message. I told y'all this is above my pay grade. If I sound dumb, it ain't because I'm dumb. I'm still smart.
Okay. Take a photon that leaves that's created on the sun. It can be a particle or a wave, depends on what it hit. Until you observe it, it's both, but it's still just one particle. I mean, it's just still one package of energy. It don't even have a charge.
Like I said, I'm not a quantum physics. I'll let Super do that, man. That's his shit. He got it.
Did you watch Oppenheimer, the movie?
Fuck no. I never even heard a word.
That's the motherfucker that created the atom bomb. But in the movie,
what's his name again? Say it again.
Oppenheimer.
Oh yeah, I think I have heard that name or something like that. Yeah.
They had a theory that if they set this shit off, it can set the whole atmosphere on fire in the whole chain reaction. But it never happened. It just was a bomb.
Yeah, but obviously, like what I'm saying is there's still properties that ain't familiar right now because gravity has a pull effect. You see what I'm saying? Not a traveling effect. You see what I'm saying? But there are all particles out there that operate similar to what we may call gravity, but anti-gravity, if you will. So, like I said, there's still particles and forces out there that, like I said, that rightfully can't be explained. They don't even have a name for it.
Right. They haven't found the graviton yet.
Right. No.
The particle that represents gravity, they haven't found it yet. It's some shit that's unanswered.
But they found the properties of something, of how it worked.
Right.
And they just hadn't
they got evidence of it existing, but they haven't found
it. They just ain't found what's making it work. Right. So, like I said, there's a particle or something out there that works in the opposite effect of that. Obviously, you see what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't know, man. Like I said, hopefully they get it. They spend billions and billions of dollars on these quantum computing computers to help break this shit down.
Yeah, it's a lot of unanswered shit out there. Yeah. That's when belief come in. When you get to the question and can't figure the answer out.
Well, no, I don't think that's where we're leading. I think that's where science has to keep diving and digging.
Don't know.
I think science has got to keep digging because eventually there was a lot of answers that we didn't know until we kept looking and we found the answers to them.
That's the key. You got to keep listening. You can't stop and say, well, I believe this.
Yeah, you can't stop. Can't stop.
So,
you're cracking up, Jackie Brown. I didn't hear nothing you said.
You breaking up, Jackie Brown.
Okay. Okay, discern machine.
All right, I heard that. What about the CERN? We can't hear you, Jackie, if you're talking, mama.
Well, shit, man. I'm probably about to get up out of here. I got some shit I got to do for today. It was a good chop up with the family. Always. I'll see y'all later on. Make sure y'all be safe, be aware, stay vigilant, and stay dangerous.
Peace, Bal. I had some shit to do today, but I got ranked out, so I'm in here fucking around on the internet.
You got wiped out?
Rained out. I had some work to do outside.
Oh, yeah, that rain to do it to you. You might as well just fucking sit back and watch a good movie. If you ain't doing that, watch a movie called S4. It's on Prime, Amazon Prime. Watch it today. S4.
Who in that?
Ain't nobody in it that you know. Ain't nobody in it except for one nigga you might know. His name Bob Lazar.
What is it about? What is it about?
I don't want to spoil it for you. I just want you to go take a look at it.
All right.
It's gonna be good.
Prime done got better with their movies. They used to have some bullshit.
Now, Prime be having some good ass movies, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, lately. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking with them. But at first they'll have a good ass movie, and then it'll go off, and you be like, man, what the fuck? That don't even make sense.
Yeah,
the whole movie be good, in the end it'll be like, what the fuck?
Nah, I done seen a couple of on Amazon. Like, damn, this shit ain't got no point to this end. Like, what does this mean? Him just walking away with his dog in the forest. Like, what the fuck?
Right, you don't know no conclusion. There's just so many questions left. Like, what happened to
Nigga, this was about a horse jockey. What the fuck is he doing with a gun and a dog in the forest? I don't get it. Yeah, it'd be weird.
But they got better lately. I seen a couple of them.
Nah, this movie I'm watching now is good as hell. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that been on. We